What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dylan here from Dylan Sports Network. We're live streaming Game 4 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. That game is about to start, but there's a lot of action going on right now between the Brewers and the Braves that we are going to be talking about in just one moment. So I'm going to share out the link to everybody on Twitter, on Discord, on my Snapchat, and then we'll talk about the big moments to discuss in this game because we did stream last night. It was a very good stream last night. I appreciate that. We'll hope to continue that road tonight. So let's get that in there. Game 4 NLDS stream. Come join. Boom. Twitter's got it. We're going to go over to Discord. Send that over to Discord real quick. Oh, it's hot. It is hot. I'm going to paste this in into Discord. Boom. One more thing. New stream. Boom. No, I don't want that stream. I don't want that one from last night. I want to talk about the stream from tonight. I got to link the people to tonight's stream. Get rid of all this stuff. If you guys are just tuning in, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. Very excited to be talking about Game 4 of the NLDS between the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. It's just about to get underway. Is this not the right one to go to here? We'll go to clipboard. Boom. Link it. Whatever. We'll try it again. But we got a lot of things to discuss when it comes to this game. I'm very excited to talk about it. Be here on the stream tonight. I want some people here. Boom. Attach the stream. Got it. Sent over to Snapchat after some difficulties. Walker Buehler's getting the start tonight for the Dodgers. He's going to be looking to try to get the Dodgers a big win tonight after their loss against the Giants last night, 1-0. Now, we still have a game over in Atlanta that is about to finish, but we do want to figure that out first before we really get into this one. Well, we'll be going back and forth, honestly. We'll have some discussions. We'll have some talk about that. But Tommy La Stella is going to be up here to start the game in L.A. Damas, 3-2, and fouls it back. First pitch in L.A. is a ball that hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Again, subscribe to the channel if you're not. We're going to get everybody in here. We're going to hopefully have a good time tonight, just like we did last night. A lot of talking pieces, a lot of moving pieces, a lot of things to discuss for this live stream. And I'm excited to talk tonight just like I was last night. There was a lot of energy last night. It was very fun last night. Hope you guys are here with me for this stream tonight. 1-1 count from Buehler to La Stella. And we got a strikeout of Willy Adames in Atlanta. So 1 out away for the Braves making it to the NLCS. We'll get back to that in just a second. Again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. We're here all night talking baseball. We're not talking baseball from John Boy, but we're talking baseball. 1-1. And that is a called strike run on the edge of the corner. It's 1-2, the count to Tommy La Stella. We're also going to be looking at the Braves and Brewers last couple of minutes. If we have that, we have the opportunity to do so. We're going to go back and forth on that. So you'll get the updates from that. Don't you worry about that. Walker Buehler 1-2 to La Stella. And that is high. It is swung into left field. Should be playable. It is. And it is caught for out number 1. So Chris Taylor gets the out there. And the lineups have changed a little bit for both teams, as we'll get into it here. Daniel Ruff is going to be playing at first base for the Giants tonight. And he'll be batting next, actually. Crawford, third at shortstop. Posey, the fourth batter at catcher. He'll be followed by Bryant, Wade, Longoria, Yastrzemski playing batting eighth, and then Descalfani, the starting pitcher for the Giants, going to be there at 9. The 0-2 to Christian Yelich. 1 strike away. Pitch. And there it is, strike 3. And the Atlanta Braves are moving on to the NLCS. And we get a swing from Ruff in the right field. Betts has got it. And that's out number 2. So a little bit of action back and forth there. But the Braves have just clinched their opportunity to go to the NLCS. So good stuff from them. Big stuff from them. Let me save that real quick. Boom. Let's get that in there. We want people in here tonight. We got to talk. Brandon Crawford is up for the Giants. First pitch to him, outside 97 miles an hour. Again, I think a lot of people were focused on the end of that game between the Falcons, the Braves, and the Brewers. 1-0 is the count, right in the middle of the plate. That is 92 miles an hour. It's a 1-1 count to Brandon Crawford. The Giants last night, they won off 1-0. A Longoria solo home run in the 5th got the job done for them. 1-1. Swung on and fouled back. So 1-2 is the count. Scherzer had a good outing last night. Honestly, he did not have a bad outing whatsoever by any stretch, but he wasn't able to get past a certain point because your offense wasn't able to give you runs, and the Dodgers had a couple of chances to get into that. We'll talk about that here after this pitch from Walker Buehler, trying to save their season. 1-2 the count. And that is low. 2-2 now. In the 7th inning, the Dodgers had runners on first and second, 2 outs. Mookie hit a really good hit to left field, but was caught by an unbelievable catch by Crawford. And speaking of that, Crawford lines it, and that'll be out number 3. Nothing doing for the first inning. Actually, I think a better first inning for Buehler than it was for Scherzer last night. And we'll go to the bottom of the first. If you guys are just tuning in, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network here. We're just getting underway here in I'm currently not in LA, but we're getting in LA right now. We're gonna actually change something here. Hopefully everybody's just getting off of the game, the Brewers and the Braves. We're gonna change that back to eventually they'll go to TBS. Eventually, I don't know when, but we got some baseball to talk about tonight. So if you guys want to talk some baseball, let's talk some baseball. Young Citrus, what's going on, my man? We're having fun. We're having a good time. I'm excited to talk more baseball tonight. I was discussing whether or not I wanted to stream tonight or tomorrow night, but with no game in sight tomorrow, because the Astros also won today, I said, you know what? Let's go ahead and get a stream tonight, and we'll take a day off tomorrow, and we'll have another good experience tonight. So. Of course, I almost forgot to mention the classic monster. We're here. Freddie Freeman got the walk-off, or not the walk-off, but the game-winning home run for the Braves. He had a solo blast in the bottom of the 8th. It was clutch with 2 outs. Got the job done. Hopefully the Dodgers don't dodge the fact that they're getting sent home tonight. Woo! Are they going to get sent home tonight? I'm not sure. Personally, I think the Giants are a very good team. I think both of these teams are very good teams, but I think the Giants are going to be a little much. But this is a game where the backs are against the wall. Obviously, the Dodgers want to repeat, and we'll see if they can do that. I'm trying to think of the last team to actually repeat, and it's been quite a bit of time, actually. I'd have to look into that. But if you guys are not subscribed, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. The next stream, Saturday morning, I think, will be the next stream. So it is going to be a couple of days off that we have from streams, because Wednesday there is no games. I can't cover any games if there is no games. So I don't think there's going to be any games on Saturday or for Wednesday. Thursday I got a test. Friday, you will probably never catch me streaming Fridays unless it's a super important event. Saturday, I'm thinking I'm streaming the Texas and Oklahoma State game, so we'll cover that. Sunday, I'm going to stream with Mitch on the Bottom Line View for the Cowboys and Patriots game. So I'll have it over there, but you guys will get an update on that as well here. So we got the Dodgers batting up here. They have changed their lineup as well. So both teams have given some changes to the lineup. In fact, I think the Dodgers is even more drastic. Mookie's still leading off for them. Corey Seager is now batting second. Trey Turner batting third. We got Will Smith all the way up to fourth in the cleanup spot, so that'll be interesting. First pitch to Betts from Descalfani is called a strike. It was a little low in my opinion, but okay. Justin Turner's batting fifth. Gavin Lux comes in tonight, and he'll be playing sixth at center field. Bellinger is coming in tonight as well at first base. He'll be playing batting seventh. As Betts gets a good swing on the first pitch, but it will be caught. So good contact, but not enough for out number one. Chris Taylor batting eighth, and then Walker Buehler ninth. They do have Kershaw, but he's out for the season. He won't be playing at all during the postseason, so that's a big loss for them. As they showcase the people on the field for the Giants, they've gotten some good players tonight, and we'll see if any of them can pick up the bats, because we didn't see any bats last night. It was a lot of the drama, a lot of really good defensive plays, but no offensive production really whatsoever. So we'll see if anything changes from last night, if anything gets done for them. As Corey Seager takes a swing at the first pitch, and that is fouled. Descalfani, obviously one of the better pitchers for the Giants. He is their best pitcher. They've got some pretty good pitching. Urias won 20 games this season, didn't he? As that is swung on and fouled as well. 0-2 the count. Seager lost his helmet. But the Dodgers need to get a win tonight. So I'm expecting more offense than we got yesterday. I mean, just plain and simple. I know it's the same team, same situation, but it's also, this is one thing to point out, it's not as windy. It was very windy yesterday. It was pretty bad. So we'll see if that impacted anything in last night's game that will change in this game tonight. The 0-2 swung on, and that is a good single to left field. So Corey Seager gets the first hit of the game, and that's a little bit of offense there. I don't think the Dodgers got their first hit till the third inning when Pujols got their hit, oddly enough. I'm excited for LSU baseball, where things will be different. I want to get more into college baseball. Texas Tech has a good baseball program, but that's about it. Last season was the very first season I ever followed college baseball, so I want to get into that. We'll get there eventually. In fact, we actually have a little exhibition game against the Rangers system in a couple weeks here, I believe, which is pretty cool. First pitch offering, and that is good contact into right field. That's going to be a base hit. Chris Bryant's going to scoop up the ball. With Seager going to come all the way around to home. Crawford has the ball. He's got to throw to home, and he is safe. Corey Seager is safe. Trey Turner with a one-out double, and the Dodgers already have a run 6 pitches into the game, way faster than they got anything done last night. So already, the bats are coming in for the Dodgers. This might be a little bit of an offensive explosion that I was talking about. One-out double for Trey Turner. Descalfani, let's see where that pitch landed. Yeah, it just hung up on him. Turner was looking for it. Now, it's a little bit of a different situation between the pitching they had last night with Wood and the pitching they got tonight with Descalfani, but I didn't think they were going to give up a run so quickly, and I don't think Corey Seager was very committed to running to home until very late into that process, but he was still safe by a good couple of seconds. So the Dodgers get a one-out double. They're up 1-0 right now. Runners on second. And that pitch offering is swung on into right field. Will Smith with the contact. And that's caught by Bryant. He'll throw immediately to second. No tag whatsoever. And there's 2 away. 7 pitches. There's already 2 outs and a single and a double that scored the Dodgers' first run of the game. Seager with a very unconventional slide. Again, subscribe to the Dillon Sports Network if you haven't already. Live stream. We got a big game tonight. This is going to decide whether the Giants get that last spot in the championship series, or if the Dodgers extended to Game 5, which we haven't had any Game 5s. This is the 4th Game 4, but we have had no Game 5 so far, or even ones that got it to Game 5 so far. So we'll see if the Dodgers can force that. 2 outs here, and Justin Turner is at the plate. First pitch offering to him outside, 90 miles an hour. 1-0 the count to him. Postseason for Justin Turner has not been good so far this season. 2 for 17. He does have 1 home run in those 2 hits, but that's about it. Nothing much more for Turner. Can he pump out the production tonight? Descalfani here with the 1-0 count. And the pitch. Right near the middle of the zone. That is a strike. 1-1. Turner decided not to swing at the very last second. Didn't matter. It was going to be called a strike. Just kind of depended on whether or not he was going to make contact with that, but he did not. You guys missed it. Corey Seager got a single for the Dodgers, and then immediately Trey Turner cashed that in with a one-out double. So the Dodgers have a 1-0 lead here with 2 outs. Excuse me, that was a gross burp. Escafani looks, and here's the 1-1. That is high. Did Turner go around? No, he did not. So 2-1 is the count. I'm looking for more consistent umpire work as well. I want to bring up the umpire work from last night. It was an absolutely dreadful score. It was one of the lowest scores I've seen in a minute. I got to look at that. I forgot which site it was. Oh, yeah, umpire scorecards. If you guys don't follow them on Twitter, they are a great source to talk about how bad or good somebody was. And Ted Barrett last night was absolutely dreadful on the plate. 2-1, the count to Turner. Here's the 2-1. Right at the bottom of the zone. Good called strike, and that's 2-2. So the average overall accuracy for an MLB umpire is 94%. Ted Barrett was 88% last night. And overall consistency in the MLB is 96%. He was 93%. Overall favor, the Dodgers actually had a .53 runs plus in their favor, which means they got more calls. As that ball is in the outside, it's 3-2 the count. Now, that didn't mean nothing. The Dodgers still lost the game, but some of these calls were bad, and the number one worst call was the one that I brought up earlier in the stream, which is in the bottom of the fourth when Wood had it was 1 out, bases were loaded, or were empty, I should say, and it was a 3-2 count, and he called a ball that was clearly a strike. So it was bad. It was a very bad game for him. 3-2 the count. And swung on and missed. Turner tried to go for the high fastball, did not come up with contact, but the Dodgers strike first. They get a 1-out double from Trey Turner, one of the guys that, this was a storyline coming into this game as well, is that the 1 through 5 hitters have had no success. They've had no success in this series or in the last couple of games, and it was all the 6 through 9 hitters that were getting all their production. So not good. Not good for them, but tonight, they get the first run. That is a very important thing. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you should do so. I just finished my banner today. This might be a temporary banner that you see there, but it's at least a decent banner of what I'm trying to cover. It's live streams of NFL, MLB, NBA, college football. There's other things I want to include there as well, but it didn't really want to fit on the banner, so I just gave a temporary banner. We got to 200 yesterday. That's awesome. I love every one of you that subscribed, but we're going to try to keep going forward on the subscriber count. We want to get to 1,000. That's the big goal. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. More people are coming in. You want to subscribe and get that good content. Because now we're finally moving back to TBS after the inning is over. They had to get all their celebration in Atlanta done. I get it. I understand it. But yeah, more of these live streams are coming, and we want to promote the brand. We want to get on the road to 1,000, but the next big goal, obviously, is 300. I guess 250 is a pretty big little achievement there. That's a fourth of the way to the goal that we need to get to. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe for more of this content. The people coming up for the Giants in the second inning is going to be Posey, Bryant, and Wade. No hits for the Giants in the top of the first inning, so we're right back in the middle of the order for them. More people are coming in. I like it. Subscribe. I'll bring this up 1,000 times during the stream, but I got to keep that. I got to keep that up to everybody. So, of course, I got my monster with me. We're talking baseball for the next 3.5 hours. We never know how long these games are going to be. But again, I think this is more of an offensive powered game tonight. Last night was all focused on pitching. It was all focused on who's going to get the advantage, right? There were situations for both teams to get runs, and neither really cashed in. The Giants got the one solo home run. That's all they needed to do. But that's a little bit of a struggle to be doing that for 5 games in a series, right? The other 2 games were, 9-2. They were high power. There were a lot of offense. In the first game in LA, just didn't have that. So I expect more of the offensive momentum tonight. Somebody just subscribed. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. 201. Let's keep it up. Let's go forward tonight. Buster Posey on the total hits. His over-under is 0.5. So they're literally saying, can he get one hit tonight? Well, you might be able to cash in right now if you're on the over. We'll see if that happens. Top of the second here for Posey to lead off. Buehler's first pitch to him is swung on and fouled back 95 miles an hour at the bottom of the zone. This is a good amount of viewers we have right now. So again, subscribe. You're getting all the play-by-play action tonight from me. Don't worry. We got no other sports to talk about tonight. It's strictly this game between the Dodgers and the Giants. I know last time we talked about Monday Night Football for a little bit. As the 0-1 offering is away by a considerable margin, it is 1-1 the count. As we see more people here in Dodger Stadium, again, they're probably going to be pretty raucous. They need to get a win tonight, so they're going to be cheering as much as humanly possible. 1-1 the count. Swung on and fouled back. 1-2 the count. It was a good strike, 96 miles an hour near the middle of the zone, but it was still a good pitch. And when you can get past that, when you can get that past the batter, it's always a good pitch, or at least get that fouled back. Also, view time is a very important thing for me to get on the road to 1,000. So keep watching for the stream. 1-2. Swung on now, is chased by Posey. Is this going to fall down? It will not. Cody Bellinger's got it, and that's out number 1. That was out of the zone, considerable margin, but he already committed to the swing, so he had to go for it. And Bellinger, who gets a start at first tonight. He came in as a pinch hitter last night, but was not starting, so they decided, you know what, we'll give him an opportunity to bat tonight. We need all the big batters tonight to go in. So he'll be in there. Gavin Lux is also in. He was very close to tying the game up at 1 in the bottom of the ninth last night. Like, the expected batting average was insane, and it didn't go out for him. So 1 out, and that is a ball inside. This is to Chris Bryant, who is 4 for 10 in this series. 1 home run, 1 RBI. He did not have a hit. All right, now he had 1 single last night. I forgot about that. 1-0 the count, and that is a 95 mile an hour. Now, I feel Buehler's going to have to be very careful about pitching that pitch, because I've seen a lot of those, a good amount actually, of fastballs near the middle of the zone. And if you can get it past him or make him foul off, great. But other times you're not going to be able to do that. So they make good contact on it. Watch out. That is a ball on the outside. 2-1 the count, as they're highlighting Scherzer from last night. Got an unfortunate loss. I mean, that is a hard loss to take. You gave up 1 run in 7 innings. I feel like you should get the win, but no dice for him. 2-1 the count. And that is swung on. That's good contact. That's going to fall in front of Betts. A 1 hopper to Betts, and that's a 1 out single for Chris Bryant. So again, even though we have good pitching tonight, I feel like the offense is going to ramp up here, give that production, and create a different atmosphere than we had last night. So we're already seeing a little bit of that pickup here in this game compared to last night's game, which, again, like I said, when we streamed it, it was still a very fun 1-0 game, one of the more fun 1-0 games you could see. But 1 out here, that is a ball to Wade, who had a really good outfield catch last night. Wasn't able to come up with a hit, but he still played well defensively. As they're highlighting some of the Dodgers here, again, they need to get a win tonight. This is do or die for them in LA. 1-0 the count. And that is called a strike. That is a close one. I get it, though. I like the call. Wade does not have a hit in the series. He's played 3 games, all 3 games, but he's 0 for 7 in those games. So they need to get a little more production out of him if he's going to be the starter in left field. And with a runner on first and 1 out, this is a good opportunity. 1-1. That is a ball high and away. So 2-1 is your count. Again, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network if you have not. More streams are coming, and we're talking baseball tonight, boys. And if you want to put anything in the comment section, we want to talk about baseball here in general. If you got any thoughts on the rest of the MLB playoff teams, let me know. Or if you got thoughts on this game, let me know as well. The 2-1 from Buehler is thrown, and that's a good pitch, 92 miles an hour. It's 2-2 the count. That got right past Wade. Wade wasn't even thinking about swinging at it, but it was such a good pitch. Gets called a strike there. After Wade will be Evan Longoria, the hero of last night's game, who coincidentally enough has had no success against Scherzer coming into the game and got the biggest hit of Game 3. As Buehler throws to first, not even close. No offense, I don't think Chris Bryant's really going to be running unless that there's a wild pitch or anything of that variety. So, that's just how I see it. Wade is looking here, 2-2. Again, he's probably pretty focused. I'm assuming he's going to get something here. 2-2, and a nice swing. That's going into center field. It's going to fall for a single. Betts gets it. Bryant is into third, and Wade gets his first hit of the postseason. As now there are runners on first and third, runners on the corners with one out. That's what I was saying, man. Even guys that haven't really produced here in these situations, they're going to be looking to swing tonight because it's more of an offensive battle tonight, in my opinion. And that was a great pitch, 2-2, to hit on. And it almost got through the gap, but Betts was able to get there. Chris Bryant, not speedy, but was able to track that, went immediately to third. And we got a runner on third for the Giants with one out. Also a runner on first. And now Evan Longoria, like I said, the hero of last night, a longtime veteran. I believe he's been in the game the longest out of anybody in this entire lineup. He will be looking to bat. He got his only hit of the postseason last night, as that is a ball 92 miles an hour, just missed the zone at the top of it. So, yeah, he was struggling coming into Game 3 and even a little bit through Game 3, but he got a very important hit. We'll credit him with the dub last night, even if his batting average is 100 through the postseason. 1-0, swung on and missed, man. Great pitch right there from Buehler, got him swinging. And, I talked about it. Oh, look, home means everything. Giants 1-0 postseason wins by solo home run. Where do they find these stats, bro? The other guy that did it was 1923. That was almost 100 years ago. Where do they find these stats? Giants 1-0 home run wins. Like, what? 1-1 the count. That's a ball that's in the dirt. That is probably going to get Wade to second. Bryant staying calmly at third. Did he go to second? They never showed the camera, so I'm assuming he didn't. But I thought that was far enough away for him to go to second round. Wade stays at first. Okay. Interesting enough there. But yeah, if Longoria gets another big hit here, I mean, it erases all that problems that he had through the first couple of games. Yes, Wade stayed on first. He's got an okay amount of speed, not the fastest guy in the world, as a pickoff throw to first. Of course, just as I say that, you got to throw over to first, see what's up. Excuse me. You know what else is up? The stock on Dylan Sports Network, because we're streaming. We're doing the big stuff right now. We're talking Giants and Dodgers. We're talking baseball. Subscribe for good content here. I'm not drinking a beer. I'm drinking a Monster. 2-1 the count. That is at the bottom of the zone, but it is swung on and foul. So 2-2 is the count. One day we'll get sponsored. Okay. One day in the very distant future, we'll get sponsored. 2-2 is the count. Runner on third is Chris Bryant. The runner on first is Lamonte Wade Jr. Buehler has got himself in a little bit of a jam. If he can get the double play ball, that would get him out of this inning. But there's going to be a lot of discussion from him and Will Smith about what pitch to throw in order for that to happen. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. 86 miles an hour out of the zone. Perfect movement. Wasn't even close to being in the zone. It acted like it was going to, then it fell out. And it is now 2 away for the Dodgers. So good pitch right there. That was a beauty. Longoria chased it. Now, at the 8 hole, you got Yastrzemski, who I like. I like quite a bit. I know he's had his struggles. He's had his down times here. That's probably why he fell to the 8 spot tonight. But in a big situation, anybody can come up huge. And I would like to have Yastrzemski here in the 8 spot. I'm just saying. If there's a guy to call on right now, that might be a guy I would circle. I would pencil in here at the 8 spot. So, first offering to Yastrzemski, not even close, at the knees. And that's 1-0 the count. I don't believe he has a hit in this postseason. He does not. He's 0 for 8 in the postseason with a couple of walks. That's all he's produced so far in the postseason. Again, this is a guy that can get hot at any moment. I have faith in him. Even though I'm not a fan of either of these teams, that's just how I'm putting it out there. 1-0 the count. And that is a ball. 2-0 the count. Now, this is interesting because if Yastrzemski gets on with a walk, Descalfani's going to have to hit here with bases loaded and 2 outs, which is exactly where you want to get a run, but not exactly the person you want swinging the bat. So I don't really know if the Giants would be content with getting a walk here. We'll see if that happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. 2-0 the count. Buehler throws. And that's a good hit. Is that fair? Foul. Man, that was close to being a very big hit for the Giants. That would have been a ground rule double for the Giants. Let's see how close that was. Not the closest I've ever seen, but probably 2 feet away from being fair and at least scoring 1 run, maybe 2. Man, that was close. That was close for the Giants to get that one. Bueller's like, oof, probably don't want to throw that ball again. Promise you that. don't definitely want to do that. So 2-1 is the count to Yastrzemski. Runners on first and third, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Dodgers have a 1-0 lead. Let's see if the Giants can answer back quickly. 2-1. And Yastrzemski going to get that right in to the hands of Seager, or of Turner, I should say. And that is an out. That is a very big out for the Dodgers. So no runs across for the Giants. It was into the shift. And going into the bottom of the second, it's 1-0 Dodgers. The Giants got a good amount of hits there. They got good opportunity, but weren't able to cash in there. That's unfortunate, especially with runners on first and third with 1 out. That strikeout to Longoria, I think, was just as big as the pitch right there to get Yastrzemski out. So the struggle continues, man. It's unfortunate. Again, if you're not subscribed, you should do so. 201 of your compadres have done so, and I think they're enjoying it quite well. We're 20%, just a little over 20% to our long-term goal of 1,000. I need to look up more things to add to the channel. I need to give a little bit more of my about section and all that stuff. I also need to give a little bit more of what's the word I'm looking for? A little more info, during the all the videos and stuff like that. But we're working on it. We've only been here less than 2 weeks on the channel, so all the stuff we've gotten here so far, I gotta appreciate it. I gotta accept it. I gotta take it as a big dub. So we're waiting here for the start of the bottom of the second inning. Again, no other real sports are going on at the current moment. We got no NFL tonight, obviously. Baseball is on the preseason. We do have NHL, but I'm not a big NHL guy. I respect it, but I don't really know all that much about it to be talking about it in depth, which is why you'll never see me do that. Although I do like the fact that it's getting streamed on ESPN now. They finally got that deal, which is pretty cool. We get to see more big-time NHL games. So if you're an NHL guy, that's good. That's good. And I will cheer on my Stars, but they're not even playing tonight on opening night. They're not even playing tomorrow. I think they're playing Thursday is their first game of the season. Yeah, they play the Rangers' first game of the season. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll talk about it, and we'll have fun when it happens. All right, Monster is done. Could shoot for Kobe. We'll go ahead and shoot for Kobe. Kobe, easy money, easy. Don't even have to lie about making that one. As we got our base cam. What are they going to show this about? Well, I mean, I guess that's cool, but this does nothing for me. I like the pylon cam more because it's like, oh, yeah, they actually scored and all that business. But whatever. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second inning. Your batters here for the bottom of the second. Gavin Lux, Cody Bellinger, and Chris Taylor are due up for the Dodgers. Here is the first pitch from Descalfani. Swung on, and that's a base hit for Gavin Lux. Right in between the shift, and that is a first pitch single for Gavin Lux. So again, trying to bring the offense here tonight. I could see it happening. Not that I can't see it happen. It's already started to happen. And he just went for it. Gavin Lux, like I mentioned, had one of the more unlucky outs you'll ever see to end the game. He had a huge expected batting average. He hit it really, really far, but it was caught at the warning track. So he just wasn't able to get that home run and give him an opportunity to try to win the game there with 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth. He came into pitch hit last night. But he's here starting tonight, and he gets a single and his first pitch that he sees. Cody Bellinger now up here. He hacks at the first pitch, and this is in foul territory. Will it be available to be caught? No. That goes in the press. And I don't know why that guy even attempted to try to dive for the ball, but you know what? Okay. Bellinger has played in all 4 games. He's 2 for 9. He has 2 RBIs. That did not come last night. That came, I believe, in game 2 of this series. But now he's getting started tonight at first, which last night that went to Pujols in his first game in the postseason since 2014 with the Angels. But now here's Bellinger back here in the 7th spot. Obviously, his struggles have been well documented this season. He's had probably one of the worst seasons an MVP he's had after winning the MVP in quite some time. As the 0-1, that's right down in a single. Gets through them once again. And Gavin Lux is on his way to third. So now, runners on first and third, no outs. Dodgers are cooking. There's Pujols. They said, hey, we need to get to game 5. We got to get to game 5. And you know what we got to do? We got to put some offense on the board. Woof. So there you go, Bellinger, a guy that's been struggling, is able to make good contact. And you know what? You don't need a home run every time from him. You just need to advance the runners, advance the situation, gain your momentum. And that's exactly what he did here. So runners on first and third, no outs. We got Chris Taylor, who is another guy that I would like here in the 8th spot. You know, this is another guy that can do it. He obviously had the big home run in the NL wildcard game. He's come up in some big moments here. Let's see if he can come up and give him some life. He's 3 for 9 in the postseason in 3 games. He has that home run and 2 RBIs to his name. The first pitch to him, top of the strike zone. That is a good pitch and a good called strike to Chris Taylor. Now, Descalfani's put himself in a little bit of a situation. Here's hitting with runners in scoring position in this series for the Dodgers. 0 for 5 in game 1. 6 for 15 in game 2. That's where they really hit it. They were 0 for 4, only 0 for 4 last night. They didn't have a lot of runners in scoring position. And right now they're cashing in with runners in scoring position. Actually, they don't even have one in scoring position. That guy was at first when Trey Turner got that double. Let's see if they can get a hit. This is their first at bat with somebody in scoring position. The Giants are 0-1, or actually 0-2 in that situation already tonight. So we'll see if Chris Taylor can get it done here because, again, Walker Buehler will be batting next, which is a hard position for a pitcher to be in. 0-1 count to him. Whoa. Look out. 94 miles an hour, really, really high in the zone, but nowhere near a attempted swing. So 1-1 is your count. As maybe that one just slipped out. Posey wasn't looking forward to catching that one. I can tell you that much. He said, oof. Not good, especially when I got to catch that ball 94 miles an hour. I think the nerves of Descalfani need to calm down, know the situation here, because you don't want to give up runs right now. That would be pretty bad for you. 1-1, swung on and fouled back. So the count is now 1-2 for Descalfani. Like I said, next up will be Walker Buehler. He definitely is not going to be taken out of his situation, so we will have no bench runner. We'll have whatever Walker is going to do. I don't know if he's going to bunt or try to swing. We'll see how that situation from Dave Roberts is going to be like, if he wants to do that or continue with that momentum or that stereotype, if you will. 1-2 the count. Taylor swinging his bat. Let's see if it's a swing of the bat and a hit. Not going to even attempt a swing of the bat there. That was way outside. 2-2. The count, I don't blame him. Wasn't even close for an attempted hit there. I think the momentum is shaping up in the Dodgers' way right now, but there's still plenty of game. But the Giants really need to get these outs right now. They really cannot afford to give up too many runs and let that damage happen. Now, it is early enough in the game where they can easily come back, but you don't want to let that situation happen, especially since you didn't score a run in the top of the second inning when you had a chance to do so. 2-2 the count. Swung on. That is a good contact in the left field. And that's going to be caught at the warning track by Wade. That'll score another run. The throw to second. No dice. Bellinger gets to second. And that is a sacrifice fly for Chris Taylor. It was good contact, but he at least gets the run. It is 2-0 Dodgers. And Bellinger moves up to second on the sacrifice fly. So a double sacrifice, if you will. 2-0 Dodgers here with 1 out. in the bottom of the second. That was good contact, man. That was a high ball hitting the left field, but it was right at the warning track. Wade didn't even consider throwing it to home. He made a really good throw to second, but just wasn't able to get it there. And now there's a runner at second with 1 out, and we're back. We're actually with Walker Buehler. We'll see if he bunts here or if he attempts to swing here. First pitch to Buehler. That is a ball. He did not even attempt to look at a bunt there, so looks like he's going to try to hack at it, see if he can make some contact. There's Roberts there. Chewing his gum, probably pretty happy so far with the offense here, considering they've scored 2 more runs than they did all of last night. 1-0 the count. That is a good strike, 94 miles an hour in the bottom of the zone. Walker Buehler in the regular season, a 101 average. He does have 3 RBIs. He has 2 postseason at-bats, but he is 0 for 2 in those postseason at-bats. Obviously, don't really expect much out of your pitcher unless your name's Bartolo Colon. 1-1 is the count. Here's the pitch to Buehler. Right in the middle of the zone, 90 miles an hour. He challenged him, but he got him there. And the Giants' bullpen is already active. Castro and Alvarez are already working in the bullpen. So what I'm seeing a lot in this season is if you're not doing good quickly, you will be taken out. You will not be given many chances to get out of situations here. 1-2 the count to Buehler. Right at the top of the zone, not called a strike. Unbelievably not called a strike. I guess it's not the worst missed call that I've seen in the last 2 nights, but I think that was a strike. Mookie is on bet, so we'll be going back to the top of the lineup here, unless if something crazy happens where both Bellinger and Buehler would be out. I highly doubt that. 2-2 the count. Swung on and missed. 88 miles an hour, and he got Walker Buehler striking out. So 2 outs here, and Mookie will be coming up, and we're back to the top of the order. Mookie didn't get a hit in his first at-bat, but again, he saw his contemporaries like Seager and Trey Turner get hits. Also, Gavin Lux and Cody Bellinger got hits time through the lineup. So will Mookie be able to get Bellinger home and make it a 3-0 game? We want to see him get a big run here because that's what he's paid the big bucks for, right? He's paid for situations like these to help them out and get them to game 5. So we'll see if he can do that here. First pitch from Descafani. Way outside 81 miles an hour. Mookie says that wasn't very an enticing pitch. I am not going to even attempt to swing at it. 1-0 the count. Postseason, he's .294 batting average. He has 1 RBI. He flied out in his first at-bat of the game. The 1-0 to Mookie. Swung on. Contact. Crawford dives for it, but he's not going to get there. He will get the ball and stop it from getting into the outfield, but Mookie will reach on maybe not an infield single, but he'll reach on a single. Crawford, the best thing that he did about that play was stop it from getting into left field for Wade to get, and that'll just be runners on first and third with 2 outs. So limiting the damage there. He stopped the ball from rolling too far away. Now, I think if Bellinger had seen that happen immediately, he might have gone all the way to home, but he didn't do so on that play. He said, he even got the stop call from his third base coach. So maybe that was just a conservative way to go there. He knows that guys like Seager and Turner are coming up soon. So Crawford at least limiting the damage. And oh my goodness, Descafani's out. Descafani being taken out right now, 28 pitches. He's gone. And the Giants bullpen is going to have to work extreme overtime as we will be taking a break. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning, and a new pitcher's coming in from the Giants. Wow, I did not expect that personally. I think it's too early, man. I don't even think he gave a really bad pitch there, a really bad play there. It was just a single that didn't even give up a run. They're saying, you know what, 2 runs, you've given up 5 hits. We don't see much more positive things coming out of you. We're taking you out. So, wow. I'm actually very surprised they took out Descafani so quickly. We'll see the new pitchers here in just a second. I believe it's Alvarez that's coming into the game. We'll talk about him right now. Yeah, Jose Alvarez. He has a 2.37 ERA in the 2021 regular season, so he's been pretty good. 42 strikeouts for him. He does give up a 1.11 WHIP, so that's kind of high in my opinion. But we'll see if he can get out of this little jam that the Giants have created. And this is a jam that really needs to be avoided at all cost, or limit the damage here, because they've already given up a run here in the second, just like they gave up one in the first. But more runs you give up, less of an opportunity you have to come back. And so early on in the game, there are more opportunities to get back into the game, but it also just puts you at a really bad disadvantage when you have a really strong lineup like Betts, like Turner, both Turners, like Seager. Bellinger's in, and he can provide that pop. You know, the Giants lineup is nothing to be worried or to knock off whatsoever. They're pretty good, as evidenced by their 107 wins this season. As you guys see my little recorder that I have here. I'm not using this tonight, obviously. I haven't owned Blue Meta yet. Wow, it's actually in screen. I did not know that till right now. I'm going to take that off screen. But that's my Blue Yeti microphone. This is for a different purpose that didn't even work today, so really appreciate that. But, you know, it's for a podcast situation, you know. But there's Jose Alvarez, 5-2 record as well. He's only given up 2 home runs in 67 appearances. So I would say that's pretty good, and I think they need to limit that. He has 19 walks to his credit and 42 strikeouts. So we have Corey Seager coming up to bat. Runners on first and third. The man at third is Cody Bellinger. The runner at first is Mookie Betts. First pitch to him, high, 91 miles an hour, not a strike. That is ball 1. Good call there. Corey Seager got a single in his first at bat. He also scored a run. He has not had the best batting average in this postseason, but he did get a good run, or a good single, to start off the stuff in the bottom of the first inning. 1-0 count, and that is a strike at the bottom of the zone, 91 miles an hour. Good pitch from Alvarez. Again, another jam situation for the Giants. They're going to need to get out of this situation in order to create a little bit more success for them going forward in this game. They're trying to knock off the Giants and move on to the NLCS against the Braves. The 1-1 count, no, we're throwing to first. I don't know why. Betts was literally having 1 foot on the base the entire time. But, like I said, if the Giants win tonight, they'll face the Braves in the NLCS. If they lose, we'll go to Game 7 on Thursday. Game 7? No, it's a Game 5 on Thursday to determine who will go and face the Braves in the NLCS. Either way, the winner of the series will host Game 1 and Game 2 of the NLCS because they have the way better record. Although, shout out to the Braves. I really like what the Braves are doing, even if they don't have Ronald Acuna Jr. They've really hyped up with the guys around them. You've got Adam Duvall, who was added, Ozzie Albies, Freddie Freeman, of course, Dansby Swanson. 1-1 the count, and Seager got caught up here, center field, and it is caught. So another run scores for the Dodgers, but they were able to get out of a bigger jam. Bellinger got a run there, and it is 2-0 Dodgers at the end of 2 innings. So, like I said, hits are coming in plenty. We have 5 hits for the Dodgers and 2 for the Giants. How many do we have for both teams? The Giants had 3, and the Dodgers had 5. So we already have that in 2 innings. That's crazy. Or the Giants have 2 of their 3 hits, and the Dodgers have all their 5 hits and 2 runs. So, yeah, that's pretty big in terms of what I think the complexion of this game is going to be. We'll see if anything else is going to come out of that, or if the Dodgers are going to be able to hold steady. But that's pretty important for the overall complexion of this game. If you guys are not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network in the black and red, you know what you should do? You should bad English. You should subscribe to the channel. A lot of good content, and that header tells you everything you need to know. Live streams of NFL, MLB, NBA, college football. We're going to do college basketball as well later on in the year. Don't worry about that. We might also stream some wrestling as well. I'm a big wrestling guy, and I've been wanting to do some wrestling streams, but haven't had the opportunity to do so, at least since I started the channel back up a couple of weeks ago. But, you know, we'll see about that. Oof. Yeah, he's embarrassing himself. But I'm very much looking forward to more streams as we're going forward. We're only at the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we've got a lot of time, a lot of good stuff coming on the channel. There's a lot of good things to look forward to as we head into, you know, more postseason baseball. We're about to get the championship series time. We're about to get into the start of the NBA. We're getting into the heat of things in the NFL. I'm going to be streaming less bigger games. So, you know, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night, those are pretty competitive. I decided I want to get away from those and try to stream more of the afternoon games because I think there's more of a field to get onto that. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot to offer there. So I'm very excited to do that. I probably should get off this app that I'm looking at right now. I don't know why I'm on it. I don't know. It is what it is. Now we're getting off. For the Giants, we've got the top of the order. Once again, LaStella, Ruff, and Crawford will be up here at the top of the third. Little Caesars. NLDS Game 3, the Dodgers were 0 for 4 in the runnings for scoring position. Poulos was the only Dodger to get past second base. And San Francisco bullpen got the job done. San Francisco 32-17 in one-run ball games, best in the major leagues. First pitch is a strike. As we see, no, it's Alex Dickerson coming in here. As Alvarez is already done. I thought I forgot Yastrzemski finished the inning. So it is Dickerson. Swung on and missed. So Alvarez got the 1 out, and they're already going to have to go to another batter, right? Or another pitcher. That's crazy in my book. Castro is warming up in the bullpen for the Giants to go into the bottom of the third inning when we get to that. The 0-2 count to Dickerson. Swung on and fouled. That was an 80-mile-an-hour curve, a good curve, but contact was made by Dickerson. Foul and out of play. As we see Castro once again warming up for the bullpen, I guess they're going to get a lot of action. By a lot of action, I mean a lot of action tonight. The 0-2 count to Dickerson. Swung on and missed. 96 miles an hour at the top of the zone. Woo, that was a good pitch right there. Not even close to the strike zone, but high heat. Dickerson chased. No chance to get a hit on that one. Woo, that was a good pitch. And I believe that's the first strikeout for Buehler tonight. No, it's a second. It's a second. My apologies. But now we're back to the top of the lineup, and here is Tommy LaStella. He flied out to start off the game tonight. Got a good batting average, 333 here in the postseason. So he's gotten some hits here. As that curve was a beauty, 80 miles an hour. Didn't even think about swinging at that one. And the count is 0-1 to LaStella. There's Turner, Seager, Turner, and Bellinger, accordingly from third all the way to first. You know their positions. 0-1 the count. As that is swung on into left field. Should be an easy play. And it will be for Taylor. So 2 quick outs for Buehler. As we will see Daniel Ruff at bat for the Giants. Ooh, that was not a good burp whatsoever. And, you know, for the Giants, they just need to pick it up. They need they know that there's plenty of opportunities, but they can't let it, you know, slip out of their fingertips. They can't be thinking to themselves, oh, we can go into Game 5. You know, you want to win here. Aaron Ruff here, he had a fly out as well in the top of the first inning. At first pitch, 97 miles an hour, right in the middle of the zone, and that's strike 1 for the Giants here. Darren Ruff doesn't have a hit in this postseason. We'll see if he can get on board to try to get Crawford an opportunity at the plate. 0-1 the count. It was a good curveball, 82 miles an hour. And Buehler's already looking like he wants to get out of this inning. He says, you know, I don't get paid by the hour, I get paid by the appearance. So I want to get out of here pretty quickly. As that was a good swing and miss stuff from Buehler. Woo. That was hot. 0-2 the count. And that was a bouncer right on the ground. 1-2 the count. Again, if you're not subscribed, you should subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. We're having fun here on the channel. We're having another good stream. We streamed last night, and, you know, we're streaming tonight. Next stream will be Saturday morning. We'll talk about that one in a second. 1-2 count and swung on and missed. Darren Ruff tried to chase that ball out of the zone and not even close. So a 1-2-3 inning for Walker Buehler. He's throwing some good stuff. He's throwing some heat. We're going to the bottom of the third, 2-0 lead for the Dodgers. Walker Buehler, he's 16-4 in the regular season, 2.47 ERA, a whip under 1. He's had a very, very good season for them, and they really needed him. I think he's coming off a short rest as well, but they really wanted him to get this start. They said, hey, man, our back's against the wall. Can you do something? Can you provide the spark? And Walker so far has provided some good spark. He gave up a couple of hits in the first inning, but he's cooling down a little bit, or I should say in the second inning. But he was able to get out of the jam, and now the Dodgers will be going into the bottom of the third. We'll see if the middle of the lineup can do something. I believe coming up will be Trey Turner, who got a single in his first at-bat. Will Smith and Justin Turner will be up. But yeah, subscribe to the channel. I don't know why subscribe is such a hard word for me to say tonight, but 201 people have already done it on our road to 1,000. You should join those 201 people in here. As I might want to turn on a lamp here. Will the lamp do some justice? Maybe it'll give us some light here as I get closer to the microphone. Let's see. Will this help us out here? Definitely changed the sound for a second, but I think I gotta do a classic flip of the switch here to the light. Let's see. Come on. There we go. Did that work? Made it look good for the camera. I mean, it's not really overall helping out the room. It's definitely helping hurting our electricity bill, but you know what? I'm chilling. We're getting here good on streams, so we'll work with it. 2-0 or 2-0 is the lead for the Dodgers going into the bottom of the second if you're just tuning in. So very excited to see what's going on with that. To see if the Dodgers can continue this, if we're going to have more of an offensive game like I predicted, or if all the offensive production is done. It's true. That's a good point. Geez, I can't get out of this app. There we go. But again, subscribe, share this with everybody. We want more people in the stream. We want to talk some baseball. We want to have a good time here because you know what? I'm streaming by myself. I'm talking with you guys, but I do this as a one-man project. This is a one-man band. You know what I mean? So if you can do anything by yourself, you know, it's nice to have other people to go off of, feed off of, and have good conversations with here. Castro has come into the game for the Giants. This first offering to Trey Turner is a strike 81 miles an hour at the edge of the zone. This season, he's only had 10 games, 13 innings as well. He has had one postseason inning, and he didn't give up a hit there as Trey Turner lines it to third, and he'll be out. So a quick out there. Good stuff for him. Of course, they didn't give me the right notification. That's dope. So one out here for the Giants, a quick out for Castro just on 2 pitches. That was a line to third, and he was a ground out there. So now we have Will Smith at the 4 spot, which I find interesting at the cleanup spot. You know, not a lot of times do you put the catcher there in a certain situation, but you know what? He's been okay. He's been fine, especially for a catcher here, as that is outside for ball 1. Let's take a look at the Discord. See if the Discord mates have done anything, or if we need to keep promoting it to the Discord, because you know sometimes they slack. As that is outside, 2-0. They're showing that crappy meme, of course. Discord likes to do that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. 2-0 is the count, and Castro delivers. That's outside once again. 3-0 for Will Smith. Justin Turner is on deck. Because we're almost 1 hour into the stream. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, having fun, chilling, talking about baseball. 3-0. Here's the pitch. That was swung on and fouled back. As we turn down the commentary just a bit, I kind of realized how loud they were in my ear. Maybe you guys are hearing that, but it is what it is. Turner, there he is, in his glory beard. You know, I respect the beard. You know, I can't really grow the sides here, but, you know, it is what it is. 3-1 count, and that is outside, ball 4. So there is Trey Turner, or for Will Smith, getting a 1-out walk for Justin Turner. See if Turner can turn up the energy for him. That was a good one, wasn't it? That's an interesting way of putting the bag cameras there, you know? I kind of like it. I kind of don't. It's kind of unnecessary, but they're trying to add everything they can. So there is Justin Turner. He struck out in his first at bat in the first inning. He ended the first inning as well. First pitch, 95 miles an hour outside of the zone, 1-0. And we're going to have a little conversation with the catcher who said, hey, man, you're our third pitcher right now, and it's the bottom of the third inning. We've got a long game to go, and we're behind. Could you not give up these runners, please? And thank you very much. And Posey says, yeah, that's pretty much what he said. And now he's leaving to give Castro the information. Hopefully for the Giants, that is it. So we have our fourth pitcher up as well. That's Garcia, different Garcia, up and ready in the bullpen. They're going to use everybody, I guess, tonight. We'll see how far that goes. Might even use a starting pitcher. 1-0 count at the top of the zone, but not called a strike. Wow, I kind of thought that was going to get called a strike, but no dice on that one. Not going to take a wide range, I guess. We'll see. But 2-0 is the count here. He's thrown quite a bit of balls here in the last couple of pitches. 2-0 is the count. And that is outside. 3-0 is the count. What is going on with Castro here? He got a very quick out of Trey Turner. And ever since then, he had a pretty quick walk to Will Smith. And now he's got a 3-0 count to Justin Turner. Can he change that around? 3-0. That is a good strike, 96 miles an hour at the top of the zone, top left corner of the zone. He just got that in there as well. That's one of those ones that if you're the K-striker guy, you like it. Ooh, maybe even Posey framed that pretty well because he might have just missed that. But in any event, it is 3-1 to Turner. Here's the next offering. That is another ball, and we've got 2 walks here for the Dodgers. They haven't had to swing. So it is runners on first and second with 1 out, and Gavin Lux, who singled on his very first pitch of the game tonight, will be getting an opportunity as we might already have another Giants pitcher come into the game. Man, look at those. Look at that cleats or those shoes and socks combo, man. That is something interesting. Maybe Halloween, you know, obviously the Giants are black and orange, but is it going to be a conversation or are we calling to the bullpen? Wow, we're calling to the bullpen. This is a disaster on the Giants bullpen, if you're asking me. This is a lot to ask from them. You took out Descalfani in the second inning. You've already put in 2 bullpen pitchers. Like, what's going on with that? I think it's whack, personally. Let's put this in here. We want people in here. We want to discuss. We want to talk baseball. We want to have a good conversation. We want to get the energy. You know, I drink my Monster. I gotta be pumped up here. Of course, I'm tired. I'm a college student. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean I stop. Well, I guess I did the other day. Ooh, that hurt. Oh no, Rod. As we take another commercial break, as we got to get the next pitcher in, and you know, we're gonna have more conversations and all that stuff. So it is what it is. But we'll just get. We're anticipating. You know, they're getting us excited for the big moments for the Giants and Dodgers game here. So we take a quick break.
That's a great point, Brandon, and one I'm certainly open to discuss. I want you to get your ass up and get out of my class right now. You can go down.
Hey, that's my man, Andre Chase. That's my wrestling guys. But yeah, another break in the action here as another Dodgers attack, if you will. 2 walks here in the bottom of the third inning, and another Giants relievers having to come into the game. So again, if you ask me, I think this is a disaster for the Giants. They're having to use all of their stuff, all of their efforts. Wow. Somebody, Ben Verlander did his picks at the start of the postseason, and he guessed every team wrong. Every single situation was wrong in his predictions. That is unbelievable. Red Sox and Yankees predicted the Yankees to win. Cardinals and Dodgers predicted the Cardinals to win. And every subsequent ALDS and NLDS winner he picked wrong. So, you know what? That's actually just impressive. He didn't even get one right. You know, Yarwin Garcia is up. He has a 2.62 ERA. He is allowed 9 home runs in 58 games, so that's a little concerning. He has 68 strikeouts and 18 walks. He's limiting the walks to an okay degree. He has one postseason appearance so far. In only a third of an inning, he gave up a hit as well. So let's see if he can get out of this jam that they are really screwing himself over with. Runners on first and second, 1 out. We got Gavin Lux at the plate. First pitch from Garcia to Lux. Way outside. 1-0 the count. Stoner, what's going up? What's going up? What's going on, my man? Enjoying the conversation, enjoying talking some baseball. Everybody out there as well, subscribe if you're not already. We're having a good time. You know what I mean? 1-0 is the count. Here's the next pitch, and that's at the top of the zone. Good pitch right there. Got that inside, and it's 1-1 the count. Of course, Lux was the guy that almost came up for the Dodgers in a big way last night, not able to do so. He's going to try to get them going here. He did have a nice single in the first inning and also scored a run. Let's see if he can do it here. The 1-1, and that is low. 2-1 the count. The Giants are throwing a lot of balls, and they are not getting anywhere close to the strike zone. That's the thing. You can get a guy to chase all you want, but you got to get him really, decently close or in a good position to get chases. Right now, you're just throwing lame ducks left and right, and there's no swing opportunities whatsoever to try to get these batters out. So 2-1 the count, swung on and fouled. There we go. That was a good pitch. Just subbed. Hey, thank you very much, my man. I appreciate it. 202 is the subscriber count right now. You guys can join Stoner. You can join Young Citrus and all these other guys that have subscribed to the channel. By the way, that exit velocity, 106.9 miles per hour on the swing last night. Man, look at that. Look at that reaction. He's like, huh? I can't believe it. But you can join these guys on the subscriber mark. Would very much appreciate it on our road to 1,000. 2-2 is the count to Gavin Lux here. Garcia needs to get a good pitch here to get an out. Ooh, that was just outside the zone. I know Posey tried to frame that, but the ump said, nah, I'm not feeling it. I'm not as bad as the guy last night. So a full count, definitely seeing the runners going here, first and second. Those were created on 2 walks. They haven't gotten a hit this entire inning, but they have created a little bit of momentum for themselves. Can they get a third walk, or are we going to see a hit? Are we going to get an out? Double play. A lot of options on the board here. 3-2 the count. Swung on and fouled back. 84 miles an hour. That was a good pitch. That was a good pitch for Garcia, but not getting the out there. As we're changing that. Boom. There we go. So 3-2, what am I looking for here? I'm looking for a curveball. I think this is one where you can get a chaser, but I want it close to the strike zone. Obviously, a curveball or a slider way outside is not going to work. But if you get it low at the bottom of the zone, I think that's going to be a good pitch overall. So let's see if he can provide that here. 3-2 is the count. And that's a slider way out of the zone. That's the 3rd consecutive walk given up by a Giants pitcher. So bases are loaded. There is no more room for error. We've got runners at first, second, and third with 1 out. You created the opportunity for a double play now, but I think this is a risky game you're trying to play here to get the out. So the runner on third is Will Smith. The runner at second is Justin Turner, and the runner on first is Gavin Lux, and they haven't had to do a whole lot to get there for any one of them. Cody Bellinger is up. He's got a little bit of power. He's got that prowess. He has a single here in this game. He has not done very well in 2021, as I brought up earlier, but this is a big spot for him. He can do a lot of damage. First pitch, oh my goodness, not even close to the zone, and that's 1-0. You don't have many more balls, Giants fans. or Giants in general, you don't have a lot more of opportunities to be throwing balls outside the strike zone. I know you don't really want to throw a good pitch to Bellinger, but you got to throw something at him to try to get this out. I mean, come on now. It can't just be people way out of the zone. Now, the good thing for Garcia is Bellinger only has one hit off of him in 12 at bats. He does have a home run off of him in that one hit, but he also has 6 strikeouts. Want to know another slider out of the zone, 2-0. This is just like one of my, MLB The Show situations. As the pitching coach is coming out, he said, "Hey, man, get your head in the game. What's going on here? This is not a good situation." Again, the Dodgers don't even have a hit in this situation. They're just giving up walks. Or the Giants are just giving up walks. Here's Bellinger in the NLDS in Game 2. He had a very good home run, right there. A good double that scored 2 in Game 2. So that was a big hit for him. He has a single here. He's doing good. He's heating up at the right time. Can he provide a metaphorical dagger here in the bottom of the 3rd inning? Again, the Giants really backing themselves into a corner here. They've had to use – this is their 4th pitcher, by the way, in the bottom of the 3rd inning with 1 out. Like, that's terrible. Bellinger, career with the bases loaded, 17 for 66. He has 6 home runs, and here's the key, 58 RBIs. That's insane. That's a lot of RBIs for 17 hits. So here we go. 2-0 is the count. Swung on and fouled. Good pitch. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm looking for if I'm a Giants teammate, if I'm a Giants fan, if I'm the Giants in general. Want to see more pitches like that. It was in the zone, but it wasn't really a good pitch. And here's the thing, as cautious for optimism, is you get this in the field of play, this could be a double play and no runs come across. You've had to burn a lot of pitches and a lot of pitchers to do so, but you get out of a big jam here, as opposed to, 3-0, 4-0 as the deficit. So 2-1 is the count. I'm expecting a good pitch here. 2-1. That swung on. Is this going to get the out? Going to home, he's going to get the out of home. Okay. So the runner is out at home. 2 outs. Bellinger will be safe at first, but Will Smith will not score at home. So bases are loaded still, but with 2 outs, a little bit more of a manageable situation. They knew that they weren't able to get the double play, but were able to get the runner out at home. And now Chris Taylor will be coming up with 2 outs. Let's look at the pitch sequence in that game, or in that at bat. High fastball, bad slider, a great pitch near the bottom of the zone, another really good pitch to hit there, and that one was able to get the runner out at home. Not even close, obviously. With everybody going, all you got to do is step at home, no tag necessary. And so with 2 outs, here is Chris Taylor. Again, another big opportunity for the Dodgers to get a run, as that was a great pitch at the bottom of the zone, 83 miles an hour, and that's strike 1. Chris Taylor's previous at-bat was a successful one. It was a sac fly that gave the Dodgers a 2-0 lead. It scored, I believe it was Gavin Lux who got the run there for them. So he has an RBI to his name. Can he add more? Can he add even more? We'll see. Ooh, what a pitch there, 83 miles an hour. It was out of the zone, but it was a really good location pitch, and Chris Taylor went swinging for the fences. He was not able to connect, but that was the best pitch I've seen Garcia throw in his 13 pitches here. Now, Chris Taylor, bases loaded, 22 for 61. He has 4 home runs and 64 RBIs. So he's had his success over his career, bases loaded. 0-2, 94 miles an hour and out of the zone. So 1-2 is the count here. If you're not subscribed, you should. You should join the 202 people that have done it so far. I would very much appreciate it. No doubt about that. This is a big moment for the Giants to get out of this situation with no runs. It'd be the longest inning of all time to get out of the situation, but they could do it. 1-2 the count. That is low. 2-2 the count. Now, a walk would be an absolutely devastating point of attack here, as it would score a run. Nobody wants that. Especially not the Giants, who are down big in this scenario. And they're not technically down big with the runs, but I feel like you give up a walk here, that would just be demoralizing. As Walker Buehler would be up, but, I mean, it's not like you have a free runner here. You got to get the out. You know, you're giving up a run just to try to get Buehler out. No, you're definitely wanting to get the out here with Chris Taylor. So you got runners on third, second, and first. Those runners being Turner at third, Lux at second, Bellinger at first. The 2-2 pitch from Garcia is low, 3-2 the count. So now your back is really against the wall. You couldn't do any more than what they're doing right now. They're doing the most, as they say. I think Giants fans are pretty nervous. They're showing a Giants fan. What do? I'm going for a high fastball. I'm going for something that is a good swingable pitch, but still trying to get the out. Bases loaded here. Can Chris Taylor come up big for the Dodgers, or will the Giants get out of the inning? 3-2 count underway. Swung on, that's big, into left field. Will it be caught? It's caught! What a catch by Wade. Oh, he saved a big amount of runs for the Dodgers. Oh, man, you held your breath there for a second. I held my breath there. Was it going to be a homer? I thought maybe it was. Wade with a great catch at the wall. And the Giants give up absolutely no runs. It was the longest bottom of the third inning you might have ever seen for no runs to come across. 3 walks. We didn't have a single hit, by the way. It was just a walk, a pitching change, a walk, a pitching change, a walk, a lot of discussion, but no runs. It was even a 3-2 count. Chris Taylor almost blew this game wide open, but no dice. How many pitches were thrown at an inning? Can I get a count of that? I want to see real quick. I just want to see. It started out pretty well. It was only 2 pitches to Trey Turner. So we had 7, 12, 19, 20, 23, 28. But we had 28 pitches in that entire bottom of the third inning. And you know how many runs scored for the Dodgers? Absolutely nada. You know how many hits were there for the Dodgers? Absolutely nada. You know how many stress fans were there for San Francisco? A heck of a lot. Lenny, what's going on, buddy? We're having a good time. We're watching baseball. I just saw a pretty good play from Wade. I'm enjoying my time here. How you doing, buddy? Oh, man. Yeah, a little bit break of the action here, but I feel like we're having to collect our breaths a little bit. Like, whew. All that stress was in there from the bottom of the third, and nothing happened. I personally want to see more of a close game, obviously. We want to stream close games. We had a 1-0 game yesterday. We got a 2-0 game right now. Could have been blown up and big. There's a reason they call him Bumgarner. Bumgarner. He ain't pitching. He ain't even here anymore, you know what I'm saying? But stress was there. I'm not even a fan of either of these teams, but stress was there. If you're not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you should. Very much would appreciate that, as we're on a road to 1,000. Our next supplementary goal is 250 subscribers. So if we can get to that, that'd be awesome. Our next stream, I believe, is going to be Saturday morning. It'll be Oklahoma State versus Texas. I believe will be our next stream. After that, we're going to be streaming on the Bottom Line View. Dylan Sports Network will be there. Cowboys and Patriots. And then we'll go from there in terms of other streams. I think I'll be streaming the Monday Night Football game next week as a Bills and Titans. I know I said I don't want to, but stream the bigger games. But I do have some big fantasy implications there. So Brandon Crawford up here in the top of the 4th inning. Swung on and missed. Buehler. He's had a little bit of time on the bench as we take a look at a different angle for Wade, and all the Dodger fans are like, man, we could have had some big runs right there. They're like, oh, come on. And the high fives across the board for Wade as he saved a lot of runs. Well, 1 to Crawford. Buehler, like I just mentioned, he's had a lot of time to sit on the bench and think about what just happened. He's gotten a little breather for himself. 1-1 the count. And that is a ball, 96 miles an hour, so 2-0 Crawford. As we see Wade with the bat in his hand, he might be able to get a bat here in the top of the 4th inning. And, after his defensive play, can he bring it on the offensive side? That is close to a strike, but it's not called a strike. 3-1 the count. So can the Giants flip the script here? Are they going to get a walk? Again, that's all I feel like we've been seeing here in the last inning or so. 3-1 the count. Oh, nice pitch by Buehler coming back with you with a strike. Fastball, 92 miles an hour. It was a beauty. So 3-2 to Crawford. He's also throwing quickly. He wanted to go for another pitch, just like I was saying. He was wanting to go quickly, but Crawford said, "Hey man, we gotta give me a second, give me a second." 3-2 the count, and that's a strikeout looking right at the top of the zone. That was a great pitch right there, right at the top of the zone, close to being a ball, but he got it in there. Whew, nice. Strike 3 there, 1 out. Walker Buehler gets out of the 3-2 jam that he put himself in there. Buster Posey coming in for the Giants here. In his first at bat, he popped out to first. So he has not had a hit so far. We'll see if he can get one. He got a hit in the game last night. First offering to him in this at bat, he fouls it off. It was a good little curveball right there, but swung on and fouled back. As we take a look again at that Wade play that saved at least 2, maybe even 3 runs. Whew, that was fire. We've seen a lot of great defensive plays in the last 24 hours or so. As my nose is stuffy, what's going on? I think it's a lot of me talking. That does the job. 0-1. What? How is that a strike? Mustard's like, dude, I don't know, bro. Not really feeling that one. And I don't feel that one because it wasn't a strike. That's probably going to be the worst pitch that we see on his scorecard tonight. Hopefully it is the worst one because that was terrible. 0-2 the count, the pitch. And Posey makes contact, but it's a one-hopper right to Seager. He'll throw to first, and that's out number 2. So that strike didn't matter, but still did not like the fact that it was called a strike because it wasn't a strike. As Chris Bryant will be coming up here. He has a single tonight. As one hopper. Ooh, nice play. This is a good play by Seager. Ooh, if you guys are not subscribed, let's do it. Give us some energy. Let's pump it up. I had my monster earlier, but I got to wake up, roll with the punches here. I'm not as tired as I was Sunday. I literally ended stream on Sunday because of it. As that is a ball to Bryant, 1-0. Yeah, we were in the middle of our Chiefs-Bills stream. It was a big game, but it was a little disappointing of a game. And then on top of that, we had like an hour rain delay. So I said, I'm out. 1-0 the count. That is high, 83 miles an hour. It's 2-0. I really wasn't feeling it that night. I didn't have the interaction I was looking for. I didn't really have the vibe that I was looking for. Nothing was really clicking the way I wanted to. Last night it was clicking in a big way, so I appreciate y'all for that. 2-0 the count. That is low. 3-0 the count. If Chris Bryant gets on board, Wade, the defensive coming up to bat. Let's see if Buehler can get some contact here. I think Bryant will have the green light here on the 3-0. Here he goes. Not even close. So Bryant will get on for the second time tonight with a 2-out walk. And even though it's 2 outs, it's not the same situation as the Dodgers were afforded in the last inning. This is a big opportunity for the Giants to create something, to get something there. And we'll see if they're able to capitalize or if they're able to get something. Wade had a single. He got his first hit of the postseason in his first at-bat. Can he have another very successful night? Because he's already 2 for 2 in my book on big plays. First pitch to him. Whoa, a curveball that had a very interesting rotation, but it was high and out of the zone. 1-0 is the count for him. Buehler has thrown 5 consecutive balls. His pitch count is at 57, so really no need to worry for him at the current moment. If he gives up more stuff here, it could be a little bit of a danger, but who knows? 1-0 to Wade. That's high. 92 miles an hour, 2-0, and now Will Smith said, hey, that's 6 balls in a row. We need to have a little bit of a conversation. I apologize. That is not something I want to drop or break. That is pretty expensive camera or a microphone that I just kind of scratched up. Oh, well. You live and you learn. But Wade here, I think he's in for a big moment, you know? He's already done a good amount of stuff here so far, and we're only in the 4th inning. So if he can collect a big hit here, he would make a name for himself to try to get the Giants to go to the NLCS. You know, there's only one more spot left in the championship series. AL, you got Red Sox and Astros. NL, we're not sure yet who's going to be facing the Braves, as that is a pitch right in the middle of the strike zone for Walker Buehler. Wade took it. So 2-1, the count. Should I just talk like this and act like the microphone's on? Or no, ooh, talk like that, even though the record button literally is like loud? Yeah, see? You'd have to know. Like, well, you couldn't know if it was in this way. 2-1. Swung on and Wade right to Trey Turner. That's unfortunate. That's out number 3. So there was a walk by Chris Bryant, but no damage done. Going to the bottom of the 4th, it's 2-0 Dodgers. We're gonna record with both microphones for the rest of the game. We're gonna do this for 2 hours, right? We're gonna have dual microphones. Which one's better? The Blue Yeti. This can't even plug this in to use. You know, I can use it all I want to, but really not gonna help me in this situation. You know, here's my quality here. Where's my rock promo, right? If you smell what the Dylan Sports Network is cooking. If you're not subscribed, you know what you can do. You can hit that subscribe button. I'm going to say it not once, not twice, not a million times, but like a trillion times. Because I'm trying to show off the personality, trying to show off the baseball quality for you guys. While we have 2 microphones going at once. Here, there, everywhere. You know, I'm like the Flash. What am I going to do with this audio recording? Is this going to mean anything to me? I don't know. I'm going to go back and laugh at it. It is what it is. But, yeah, bottom of the 4th. Who do we got coming up here for the Dodgers? We have a Walker Buehler is going to be starting off the bottom of the 4th, but then we got Mookie and Corey Seager coming up for the Dodgers. So once we get past Walker, we're going to have some of the bigger hitters for the Dodgers. Now, the Dodgers weren't able to capitalize with any runs in the bottom of the 3rd. They were pretty much given a golden opportunity. They started off with a really easy out to start off the bottom of the 3rd, but then walks, but they were not successful. They had a ground out that was right to the thrown home plate for the 2nd out, and then Wade with a great catch and to end the bottom of the 3rd. So if you're not subscribed, you can do so. You can join 202 people in subscribing to the channel, as always, and it'll be fun. It'll be fun, I promise. It'll be worth your time, worth your effort and energy to watch baseball games, and a lot more coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, gentlemen. And ladies, what is my subscriber look at right now between women and men? I know I saw the other day what it was, but I missed it. I forgot exactly what the analytics were between women and men. 86.2% men and 13.8% female. Well, if you're a female, welcome. And if you're a male, I appreciate you joining as well. You know, I let all people come in. Age-wise, I'm getting the 25 to 34 demographic, followed by the 35 to 44 demographic, and then the 18 to 24 demographic, which makes a lot of sense. And then past that kind of depends. I have a 2.3% in the 65 plus, which is pretty crazy to me. You know, that's like my grandpa's age, so that's crazy to me. 85% obviously in the United States. That doesn't surprise me. 0-1 count to Buehler is a high ball, so 1-1. Is there any other audience things that I need to look at? Got a good amount of subscribers added here. The MLB streams have been the most popular streams so far, as we got a foul off. 1 and 2 the count. Also, my Cowboys and Panthers stream was probably my next most successful stream I've had so far. So that one, I really do appreciate that one for that. Walker Buehler, 1 and 2. Here is the count. And he has a strikeout for his performance tonight. So, you know, as he swung on, and it's off Garcia. Oh my goodness, Crawford going to throw to first, and Walker will be safe. Wow. I don't know if Garcia should have let that one play, or if he thought he could have got it off a couple of bounces. It didn't look like a very hard hit, but we got a rare pitcher single. I don't think they'll count that as an error. Let's see, Garcia went to get it. It went right off his glove. Wow, and Crawford just didn't have enough time. Walker was hustling to get the first, and he'll get the first. And I don't know what they're going to classify that as, whether if it is a single or, ooh, that's really loud audio now. There we go. Whether if that's a single or if that is an error. It's a fielding error. Okay, well, in any event, we still got to run around first. Mookie now swinging. That is a strike right at the edge of the strike zone for strike one. Man, Walker, look at that swing, man. It looks like it hurts. Like it visibly hurt him to swing that ball. I don't really know what that's all about, but the 0-1 count. Swung on. Betts has good power to right field. Deep and gone! Mookie Betts gets it on the board. Puts the power there. Garcia pays for getting Walker Buehler on first. And it is now double the lead. Add it to the runs for the Dodgers. It's not 1-0. It's not 2-0. It's not 3-0. It's 4-0 Dodgers on a Mookie Betts 2-run home run to right field. Boom, bada boom, the loudest in the room goes to Mookie Betts. Swinging big. He gets a grand old shot, and he extends the lead. 4-0 Dodgers. Dodgers fans going crazy right now. Corey Seager up to bat. Can he follow it off? Well, he decides that he's going to swing and miss at the first pitch, but that is a big home run right now. We're going to take this out, see what we can do here with the title, but a big home run from Mookie. Next pitch, low, 1-1 the count. So, yeah, Walker got on with a fielding error by Garcia, and then Mookie says, let me make you pay for it. Boom. Gets the home run to right field. 1-1 the count. And Corey Seager fouls that way, 1-2 the count. If you're just tuning in here, subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network. Very much would be appreciated. I'm also going to be looking at what I can do here to get more people in because we want to talk. We want to talk about baseball. We want to talk about good action. We're getting good action right now, but there's a lot of game left to be played. Now, can the Dodgers come back? Or sorry, can the Giants come back? Who knows? We'll see. 1-2 the count. Swung on and nice play. Dug out and boom, out at first. Where is the live button here? So 1 out for the Giants. Where is it? Filters. Maybe I should read, right? I don't know how to read, apparently. We're going to apply that filter there. Well, okay. Obviously, I need to search Giants, Dodgers, and then get the filter. We're going to get another Giants reliever. I'm getting sick and tired of seeing Giants pitchers, honestly. It's really annoying. 7K. 7K. Oh, it's because they're showing the game in really crappy quality. That's interesting. Wow. We got another Giants pitcher coming into the game as Wade is running out. I don't know what's going on with that. He ain't pitching. No doubt about that. Are we the second video on live? Or what? Where do I got to go for this? Because I remember more other videos would showcase if you were alive. Or are we one of the only 2 live streams on? That can't be possible. There ain't no way. There ain't no way that this is the only other live stream for the game tonight. Baseball Today Live and us. No chance. We're going to try to put back our title here while we have a second. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have taken out the NLDS in that. If I was going to try to get one here, what would I do? If I was Dylan Villa and I was to put people in here, what would I do? I guess I am one of those people, but I am that guy. This guy doesn't even know how to spell October correctly, and he's got 7K people watching. What the heck? What the heck? I guess live is the only feature I want, but like, what? Now it's not even loading. Come on, bro. See, this is why sometimes YouTube. I need to get on the YouTube and stream the Twitch game, but I don't have a Twitch account yet. I have to literally make that. I'm not all for that right now, though. Holding the microphone like this is an actual using microphone, but I think just I kind of like to just have it to hold it in my hand. I'm not gonna have it all day, or I'm not gonna have it for every video. See, why is it when I'm typing Giants versus Dodgers live right now, right? I'm not getting the results that I'm wanting. I'm getting no videos now. Features, live, boom. And then nothing. Like, why? Why? Is YouTube freaking out right now? They're like, oh, we can't have any live, right? Even though I'm not showing the game to you. But if you guys are just tuning in, Mookie Betts just got a 2-run home run off of Garcia. Steven Duggar is now playing in center field. Let's see how they move this around. Duggar's playing in center field, who was playing in there last night. Yastrzemski is now in right field. Did they move somebody? Because Wade came in as well. Chris Bryant's now moving to left field. Okay, so is Wade playing at first? Is that how they're going to play this? They can't take Wade out of the game, right? You crazy? You're not taking Wade out of this game. Leone is in for the Giants, and that swung on and missed by, I believe that was Turner. I'm sorry, Turner. Dominic Leone is a 1.51 ERA. He has a 4-5 record, so that's very unfortunate. He's only given up 2 home runs, but in the postseason, he did have a bad performance his last time up. He had 2 hits and 2 earned runs. Next pitch is fouled away. 0-2 the count. The Giants, they just need to stop the bleeding, right? 4-0 is not the end of the world, but it is a very hard struggle for them, especially since all that they have done is created runners for the Dodgers all game. As all they've done is created runners for them, just consistent runners, and it's getting a little annoying personally to see, considering they haven't gotten a whole lot of outs. 0-2 the count to Turner. Can Leone get out of this scot-free on the first at bat? No. He will be given a ball, and it's 1-2 the count. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what you should do. Lovely man, woman, child out there. You should subscribe. You should subscribe, join 202 of your compadres that have thought that it's a good idea to do so, because I think it'd be pretty cool. You know, that's just me. Added the banner today for all the live streams we're going to be talking about. 1-2 and fouled. You can also follow me on Twitter at @TheDillyVanilli. That's @TheDillylVanilly. That is a lot of characters to be putting in a Twitter @ I understand, but I'm also not going to change it at this point because I've had it for so long, and once you change it from Twitter, it becomes very annoying. So 1-2 the count. Swung on and missed. Good pitch by Leone. That was a good fastball and the left corner of the strike zone. And that is 2 away for the Giants. Ooh, you know what we can do? Ooh, you know what we can do? Let's try. Let's spice up. Let's spice up this title here. See if we can get people to try it here. We're experimenting on this channel. That is not a term for college people. That is a term. I make myself laugh here, but that is a term for YouTube. Where is the button that I need to look for here? As I'm getting notifications for Snapchat of all places. I don't care about Snapchat. Will Smith is up. He has a walk to his name because who doesn't if you're a Dodgers player today? Wrong button there. 0-1 the count to Will Smith. Leone's next offering is low, 1-1. Where is that button? I'm going to find it on here. There's a button that I need to look at that will get me exactly what I want. I feel like that is a redundant sentence, but if you got a problem with it, I don't know. Oh, found it. Sometimes you got to do that. 1-1 is the count. Pitch, swung on, and fair. Will Smith is going to get at least a double on this play. It's towards the wall. And Bryant in left field, he will get the ball. And he said, you know what? I didn't really like all that business. It's a 2-out double for Will Smith. So a big hit for him, and now the Dodgers are trying to run it in. They're trying to get a lot of runs here. You know, they want to end this game in convincing fashion. Put all the momentum in their basket for Game 5. Because this is obviously, this is a big moment. Regular monster. Gross. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Justin Turner is up for the Dodgers. He had, guess what? Guess what he had? I'll give you $1. No, I won't give you $1 because I'll lose that dollar. He had a walk in his last at bat. Leone up here in the bottom of the fourth, 2 outs. Let's see if he can get out of the jam he just created himself. That is a ball right at the bottom of the zone for a 96-mile-an-hour strike. So that was a very good pitch. Pretty good pitch, I would say. We're testing out the title. Apparently, it didn't work here either, or apparently people don't care. It's a 4-run game. We need more of a close game to have viewership, obviously. People will tune out. 0-1, the count. Swung on, and this will be in play. Will they get the out? Yes, they will. Yastrzemski gets the out at right, and that ends the fourth. But that is not without a big home run from Mookie Betts himself. Walker Buehler was on first. Mookie gets the home run, and the Dodgers are up 4-0 now on the Giants after 4 innings. So if you're the Giants, what do you got to do? What do you got to do to change the pace? What do you got to do to get back into this game? Well, it's simple. It's simple, but it's also, words are obviously more simple than actions, right? It's easier to say it than do it. But here's what I would do. First off, you're facing a very good pitcher in Walker Buehler. Get long at bats. I saw a pitcher Instagram account. I don't know if it was a pitcher Instagram or if it was like a college coach kind of situation. And there was like a list of 7 successful at bats, right? A hit, a walk, a couple of other things, a hit by pitch, that kind of thing. One of the things that I saw on there was an at bat of at least 8 pitches, because when you have an at bat of at least 8 pitches, what it does is it gets the pitcher very tired, right? It gets the pitch count up. And so even if he's a really good pitcher, you force these long situations. And sometimes it leads to even a single. So if you get a long at bat and get a single or get a hit or a walk, that's a huge advantage. That's an even bigger win. So create longer at bats. You don't want a 1-pitch at bat. That does nothing for you. That sucks. That sucks. You know what I mean? So you definitely want to have longer at bats against Walker Buehler if you can do so. I know he's going to give you the best stuff, but hold off on those pitches as much as you can. If you make good content, go for it. But you got to be willing to have long at bats with Walker Buehler. Second, make sure if you can get the walk, get the walk. This is not a 1 home run situation that changes the game complexion anymore. You maybe have had that opportunity with 2-0, but now it's 4-0. You need to create a stream, a consistent stream to get the next man up. This is a team effort at this point. And if you want to come back to try to win this game and win the series and go to the NLCS tonight, as opposed to try to do it on Thursday night, do it. I also know that you're going to be playing Game 5 at home, so that's a big advantage. But you can never like bank on one game, right? I saw, who was it? Somebody was like, lose this game. Not this particular instance, but it was a different instance. It was like, lose this game and force a walk-off at home. And I'm like, that's stupid. Go and get the win, If it happens to be that way, okay. But don't go into the game like, oh, we're just going to lose it so we can go to Game 7. Dude, you have 2 chances to win instead of 1. Who doesn't want 2 chances instead of 1? That's stupid. So create opportunities for yourself, long at bats. Don't strike out. I know Buehler's going to give you that strikeout opportunity, but be as patient as you can be with this situation. Evan Longoria is up here in the top of the 5th. First pitch to him. A strike, 95 miles an hour. Also, if it's not an enticing pitch, but it's in the strike zone, don't let it happen. Here we go. 0-1 the count. And swung on, and will get past for a leadoff single. He stretched out for it, but he got just past the first baseman there, which is Cody Bellinger tonight, and got the first hit. So there you go. Staying alive, creating opportunities. I know he got a swung at the second pitch, right? But that's good. That's good. That's good stuff right there. Again, we're really trying to test out the stream here, test out our waters, see what works, what doesn't work. Game. Oh no, wait, we don't want that capitalized. Game. Ooh, that was a high ball. Ball one. Also, get him flustered. You know, if you can get him flustered, get him out of his comfort zone. That's something you would like, because it's the pitcher's advantage right now with a 4-0 lead. But if you create a situation where he's in a nervous area, that's big. Want to know the count? Ooh, that was a good 79-mile-an-hour curve. That was right at the top of the zone. But the ump said, nah, I'm not giving that to you. So it's 2-0, the count. There's Roberts there, looking on very intently, saying, hey, man, we got a 4-0 lead. Don't do anything stupid. We know how good you are. 2-0 the count. Swung on, good contact by Yastrzemski. Is that going to fall? No. Betts comes on and makes the catch. So that was good contact. Again, that was a good opportunity to try to get something there. Just an unfortunate set of circumstance. Now, I believe it's the pitchers at bat coming up next. So we'll see what that's all about. We're going to try one more title here. And then we're going to see if we can change it to emulate something else here. Mookie said, you know, I was kind of cheating off there. I wanted to make sure he wasn't going to get the out. Steven Duggar came into the game, so he'll come in and pitch. Hit. He's not going to pitch. Steven Duggar's first at bat, and the first pitch, he fouls back. What a no. Is it the microphone? Is it the microphone, guys? You know, this is all about experimentation here. It's all about trying to get something going and create a wave of momentum here. Sometimes you're going to have good games. Sometimes you're going to have off games. It is what it is. But we're trying to promote it here. It's also hard when the game is not particularly close at the moment. 0-1 the count. Ooh, that was a big ball way outside. 1-1 the count. They're highlighting Betts here quite a bit. I understand why. Betts is a big proponent. I mean, obviously he hit that big home run last inning, so you can thank him for that. And he made a good defensive play just recently to get the first out of the inning. One out here for Duggar, and the 1-1. That is outside. 2-1 is your count. For the Dodgers bullpen, your man, the myth, the legend, Joe Kelly, is on his way to getting into the game. We'll see if Buehler can finish the fifth inning. He would be credited with the win if he is able to get out of this inning, and then the Dodgers were able to pick up the dub. So we'll see about all that. 2-1 the count, and that is outside. 3-1 the count. So there you go. That's what I'm saying. Get these walk opportunities. Personally, I'm not swinging. I ain't swinging worth a damn here on 3-1. Let this one be what it is. You know, let this one be an out. let this be a strike. It doesn't matter for me if it's in the zone, out of the zone, whatever. Wow. He can even spot October right, as that is in the strike zone. 3-2 the count. That was good. That was very good. How did 2,000 people watching that one? Gotta be kidding me. Now I'm seeing the live streams. Now I'm looking to see, like, everybody's got this red dot, you know. We're gonna try that. Live. Ooh, live sports. Ooh, live. I don't even think you can do that in this title. Can I edit it on my stream, though? I had to put that on my phone. 3-2. Ooh, just got the ball. He just got a ball. That was dangerously close to a strike. I would be kind of nervous if I was the Giants right there. But Duggar gets on, and now we're at the top of the order. Again, I'm not saying they're taking my advice, but they're definitely listening. They're saying, hey, man, we need to get a runner here. Let's do something. But wait, can I edit? Can I edit? I don't think I can edit on my phone right now. I can't edit a dot. You can't put in a freaking emoji. Although, maybe I could do something. I'm going to try. This is so cheeky to do this way, but we're going to try it. As Walker Buehler's out of the game, he's not getting credited with the dub. Whew. So Walker Buehler, if you just saw, is taken out of the game. He is not going to be in this game for the rest of it. He gave a good performance. He had a lot of good stuff, I would say, but he is not going to finish this game at all. So we're going to see Joe Kelly come in here just a second. And runners on first and second for the Giants with 1 out. Going to move our screen here. We are going black for just a second. Don't worry. You will not see my beautiful face for a second. I'm a funny guy, right? We're going to go and try to do something here. Maybe in a bigger situation, more people are going to be tuning in. But I want to try and see if this is working. I don't know why. How is this an image? Huh? Copy message there. I'm like, how is that? How is that a message? I'm like, that's bull. Nobody cares about that. Let's breathe deeper. You're gonna tell me it's no searches, right? Yeah. See how what? Like how? And then now we're gonna get all this stuff, right? What? See, I don't understand. Maybe it's just like I just don't understand. No. Boom. So this word paste. I got my red dot. Suck it. For some reason, this red dot's like the number one thing. They're like, ooh, the red dot. I don't know. Call me crazy. We'll try type all, right? No, that doesn't work either. Like, why? We're going to search Giants Live. Giants Live. Live. I don't know. We're testing the waters, gentlemen. Joe Kelly is up here. He has a 2-0 record this season with a 2.86 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 15 walks. He's had 2 postseason chances here. He has given up a couple of hits and a couple of runs. So he hasn't been that successful so far this postseason, but we'll see if any of that changes here for him. Maybe it's the hair that's doing it. But runners on first and second and 1 out for the Giants. Longoria is on second, and Duggar is on first, as now we're going to have a new starting back to the top of the lineup. Tommy La Stella is here. He is 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. Now, again, be patient. I know you have 1 out. You're down 4. But this isn't the end of the world. It's about consistency. So now that you're in a different situation, I just talked about getting Walker Buehler out of the game. Now you got a new pitcher. Now you got a guy that's giving up hits and runs. So be aggressive, but also know what you got to do here against Kelly. First pitch from Kelly. Strike right there, 88 miles an hour. Good pitch from him. Now also know, Joe Kelly is not Walker Buehler. He is going to offer something different. He is not the same guy that we saw just a few minutes ago. You got him out of the game. That's success. Try to target something out of him. Try to get something there. We'll see how that works. As I know Kelly and Smith will be having a conversation about what he needs to be done here. 0-1 the count. That is a ball that runs inside almost immediately. And so 1-1 is the count. We're going to try and test out that. We're going to try this out here again. 1-1 the count, and that is a ball low, 2-1. Maybe putting the date. help? NLDS game 3. Ooh, or game 4. That would work. October 11, 2021. We'll put a comma in there. So 2-1 is the count. Runners on first and second. The pitch, low, 3-1. So again, forcing the hand of the Dodgers. Force yourself into a situation like this. Darren Ruff is coming up. He's not your best hitter by far, but he deserves to be in the situation here. If you can give him a situation with the bases loaded and 1 out, that's going to create opportunities for runs. No doubt about it. That's at least a positive for you. So 3-1. If I am Tommy La Stella, I should say, don't swing at this pitch. No, don't go for it. Let it be whatever it is. The 3-1 count. He swung on and fouled it. Now, that was a borderline pitch. I don't even think it was really worth hitting. I would have allowed it to just be a hit or a strike or a ball, depending on what all that was about. But nothing going there. So 3-2 is the count. Now, you have to be a little aggressive here. You have to chase a little bit because if anything's even close, the umpires are going to call it. But if you get a ball, we're in business. If you get a hit, we're even more in business. So 3-2 is the count. Tommy La Stella has a big opportunity to drive in some runs or let the train go. Keep it going. 3-2 is the count. Kelly with the pitch. Swung on, and it's a single into right field. There's a runner coming. No, the runner's not coming home. A great throw by Betts, who has one of the best arms in the game, throws it in. So La Stella comes in big. He drives in a single, and it's bases loaded, 1 out. We're going to try this in here. Maybe with more people coming in or with more of a created interest. That'll drive the people in. We're gonna go more conventional on the title. I've changed it probably 10 times in this video. But now Darren Ruff is coming in. Bases loaded career-wise. He's 6 for 24, 20 RBIs, and 11 strikeouts. So we know what he's capable of. I couldn't even tell you. Oh, you can tell it's off of this way. I don't know. All right. So 1 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Bases are loaded for the Giants. First pitch to Ruff. Did that hit him? Did that hit Darren Ruff? No, I think it hit the end of his bat. Oh, that's unfortunate. I know he didn't want to swing at that, but it just hit the end of his bat. So let's take a look. And yeah, it hit the bottom of his bat. That's interesting. He looked like he was like not wanting to swing. Oh, okay. It hit the barrel of his bat. It was just interesting contact off of that. But now it is 0-1 is the count. That's an unfortunate pitch right there, I would say, for the Giants and their momentum. Again, forcing these longer at-bats would be most appropriate, but you also want to be wanting to swing here. 0-1 the count. Ooh, nice pitch by Kelly. 89 miles an hour. Got him there. It's 0-2. Now it's all in the pitcher's momentum. Now you're going to have to play the pitcher's game, right? You get into a hitter situation, you can play your own game. But in this situation, you kind of have to play with what the pitcher did to give to you. And the pitcher is going to give you jack nothing. He's not going to try to give you a good pitch. And we've seen Joe Kelly here in the past. We've seen what he's capable of. He's not going to want to give you a good pitch. So 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch, and that is a ball. Whew, made Will Smith get up a little bit. He said, I'm a little nervous. I don't want to go and get that ball. I don't want to have to chase that because a wild pitch could score you right there. We're going to put live stream. Boom. Change is saved once again. So that ball hit the ground. Not even close for Darren Ruff to try to swing at. But 1-2, bases are loaded. Top of the 5th inning. Giants are down 4-0. A hit would get them at least 1, maybe even 2 runs. You definitely want to cut this deficit. Giants are 3 for 15 with runners in scoring position this series. So they desperately need to change the narrative and get runs on the board right now in order to try to get a win tonight in LA and win the series. 1-2 count for Kelly. We're waiting anxiously for the pitch. Here comes the pitch. Swung on. Is this going to be a double play? No. Turner will throw to first. So the Giants score a run. It was a grounder, and it scores a run. Not the best outcome in the world, but hey, you cut the deficit by a quarter. That is something here in the top of the fifth inning. Here's the pitch by pitch during that at bat. First, it hit off the bat of Ruff. Then a swing and miss. That was very good. And then a couple of bad pitches by Kelly, and then a contact right there to Ruff. They got the ground out there. Yeah, the second baseman wasn't really in place. Seager was not really in place to get the double play, but they got the runner at first out. Got something going there. So the deficit is now 4-1. Now we're having a little bit of a discussion, saying what can we do? What can we do to get this final out? Only get the bleeding to for one run. You know, that would be huge for the Dodgers. And you're in the heart of the lineup right now, right? You're going to be seeing the better hitters for the Giants. You're going to see whether or not they're capable of getting this done or not. We got Brandon Crawford here, one of the better hitters for the Giants all season. You know, this is a big moment for him to try and pick up a couple of runs. He can bring in 2 with a single, which would be huge right now. Here we go. First pitch to Brandon Crawford. Ooh, good pitch, 99 miles an hour fastball. That was a perfect pitch. The location was an interesting one. You're challenging Brandon Crawford, but Brandon Crawford swung on and missed. He's a .327 career batting average with 2 outs in runners in scoring position this season. 2 home runs, and I believe it was 23 RBIs there. So this is a big opportunity for him. This is a big opportunity for the Dodgers to get out of the situation that they're in right now. 0-1 the count. Swung on and fouled away. We're also going to probably, you know what? I'm going to try and change that thumbnail. Maybe that's what it's doing here, because I don't really like what we have here. Oh, maybe this one? It's a good one. Dodgers fans are going crazy. Dodgers fans are going crazy. They're saying, we got to do something. Wake up. We got to get out of this. Only allowing 1 run. Brandon Crawford saying, nah, bro. We got to get this right now. We need the runs. The 0-2 count to Brandon Crawford. Here we go. Way outside 100. He reached 100 on that. Whoo. This is intense, guys. This is a very intense thing. Career versus Joe Kelly. Brandon Crawford 2 for 8. So let's get a little bit of a success. Not as much success, I guess. But, you know, I think you'll take it. So here we go. The 1-2 count. Kelly and Crawford in a battle right now. The pitch. Swung on, a little bit of contact. The third. This should be an out to first. Ooh. And Bellinger had to stretch a little bit, but he got it. So the Dodgers got out of that jam, but the Giants were able to pick up a run. It is a game. It is a marathon, not a sprint. So you know what? I liked that inning from the Giants, even though they weren't able to get everything that they wanted to get out of it, and they might be a little bit upset and yada, yada, yada. I think what they did in that last little bit was good. I think you come out of that happy. At the very least, I think you come out of that happy that you were able to get 1 run, right? You got Walker Buehler out of the game. That was step 1. Then you got a run. That was step 2. That was 2 of the things I talked about. They weren't able to get all 4 runs immediately, but they were able to create a little bit of a momentum. Now, the next thing that I needed to address is their pitching. Their pitching has to be consistent. Their pitching has to control the Dodgers, right? They were able to control the Dodgers last night. They got a shutout, but they also hadn't gone to their bullpen so quickly in that game last night. Now they're having to do so early on in the game. They had brought pitchers in the bottom of the 2nd inning, and they've brought in what? This is their 5th relief pitcher coming in now? So you have to be consistent with your relief pitching. It's one of their struggles right now, and you need to stop the bleeding. If you can get out of the next inning, still 4-1, Be consistent. Don't give up any more runs. You'll keep yourself in this game. I promise you. You'll keep yourself in a situation to try to win the game later on. You're going to need more opportunities for base hits and stuff like that. But the key thing is to play good defense, right? Offense wins you games. Defense wins you championships. And right now, defense will be key to try to get them to the NLCS because that is what they need to do. They need to get to the NLCS. If they want to win tonight, that's what they're going to have to do. Or if they want to go right now, they're going to have to win tonight. So, wow. Swerve one? Oh, wow. Huh. That's interesting. I like that. I like that. Something else I was talking about. That's a little swerve. What is this kid doing on Daquan? Is it going to be a video or are we just showing the photo? Oh, ha. That's funny, man. This man's a savage. We're just waiting here for the bottom of the 5th inning, I believe. Yeah, the 5th inning. I don't know what is going on with this situation, man. We have not been able to bring in the viewers tonight. Maybe it's the fact that it was not close for a minute because we had a lot of viewers to start off the stream, and then it's been kind of like back and forth ever since. But if you have not subscribed to the Dylan Sports Network, you know what you should do? You should do it. I don't stumble all the time on my words. I just do it every once in a while. So here we go. Bottom of the 5th, Gavin Lux. And the pitch swung on and missed. Leone back out there after pitching a pretty good top or bottom of the 4th inning. He was able to get out of the jam. He did give a double to Will Smith, but he was able to get out of that. Gavin Lux has a single and a walk, I believe, in his at-bats today. So he's 1 for 1. A 1 pitch. Did he go? I don't believe he did. It was in the dirt, so 1-1 is the count. For the Dodgers, Graterol, not Gatorade or Motor Oil or Motorol. It is Gatorol up in the bullpen for the Dodgers. There's Joe Kelly. He's like, I did okay. I didn't do terrible. Could have been worse. Here's the pitch, 1-1. And that's outside 2-1. Now, that's what I'm talking about, man. Don't give them a walk. Don't give him a walk here. That's a bad situation for him. Dude, that's a terrible looking photo. There we go. That looks better. I'm not tired, boys. We need to keep it up. 2-1 the count. Pitch outside, 3-1. Do not let runners get on this easily. Don't immediately give up what you just had. That'd be awful, right? That would be terrible. Cody Bellinger's up next. He can get some production for him. I know he can. So come up there, get a pitch, throw it in the zone if you have to, and do something. Do something. 3-1, slider outside, 94 miles an hour. Heck, bro, what are you doing? What in the heck are you doing? That's all I got to say right now. Only channel subscribers of 1 minute or longer. That's stupid. This stream is so dumb. Only channel subscribers of 1 minute or longer can comment. Wow. That is a lame function to put in your chat. That's super lame. Wow. Oh my goodness. There's another good stream here that I'm seeing. What's he doing? What's he doing that's different than me, right? Want to know the count to Cody Bellinger, because of course they're giving up a ball in this situation. That's not even anything. Is this guy even doing commentary? Oh, it is audio, but still, like, what does that even do? Let's see here. So 1-0 is the count here to Cody Bellinger. And, of course, a pickoff to first, because why not? Why not have a pickoff to first here, as we haven't seen that work so many times in the past. Oh, we got to show the base cam, though. Got to show that base cam. Got to show the base cam some love. No, we don't. We ain't got to show no base cam love. Who cares about the base cam? Who cares? Who cares, right? Who cares? And it's 2-0. What is going on with the Giants pitchers and throwing balls? They love to do that. They freaking love that. I mean, come on, bro. You got to be kidding me. Giants versus Dodgers live. Maybe it's the thumbnail, right? Maybe that thumbnail will help. We need a really catchy thumbnail. And we have a timeout here, of course. We'll put live logo. If you're just tuning in, we got the runner on first, no out. 2-0 is the count to Cody Bellinger. Pitch. Oh my God, get this guy out of the game. Get Leone out of the game. He's sucking right now. Chris Taylor's about to come in and bat. Get him out. Get this guy out. He's trashed right now. Trash with a capital trash. Not doing jack squat. Yeah, it is agonizing. It's agonizing for me too. I'm watching. Finally, he gets a strike. That was even borderline, but what happened here? Yeah. All right, 3-1 is the count. We're waiting to see if anything can happen out of here. If they're going to give up another walk, because, of course, they're giving up more walks than I can possibly swallow at this point. It's really, really annoying. Well, let's see. 3-1. Pitch in the middle of the zone and swung on and fouled back. So there you go. That was a good pitch. Something there. It's going to be 3-2 the count. If you're not subscribed, you guys should subscribe. We're gaining. We're trying to get people in here and have a good conversation. Because I don't feel like anybody else is doing what I'm doing. They're either giving the audio or giving video, or not even video, honestly. It's just bullcrap video. I'm trying to give you play-by-play of what's going on. So it is what it is. We had a good stream last night. We had a decent stream tonight. Not the best one, but still, I'm having fun. I'm talking baseball. Let's see if the Giants can get out of this or not walk somebody for the 8th millionth time tonight. Runner's going. Swung on and a good single by Bellinger. And that'll get Gavin Lux over to third. So runners on first and third with no outs here. And that's a big one. You know, I talked about don't give it a walk. That might be even worse. And we're probably going to have a pitching change because, of course, we are. Showing. Is this dirty tactics? I don't know. Is it dirty? No, I'm clean, man. I'm clean. Clean shaven. No, I'm not really clean shaven. I need to trim up, actually. I'm about to ask this girl out. You know what I'm saying. But now it's first and third. No outs. What's going on, man? What's going on? What's happening? What's popping with the Dodgers? They're trying to say, you know what? You scored that run just now. Well, screw you. We don't care. So Chris Taylor is up, and double play won't do anything. It'll still score that run the Giants just got back. So if you're the Giants, I don't know why you're rocking with Leone. I really don't know why you're rocking with Leone. I find that very strange, as Rogers is up on the mound. Kind of weird, in my opinion, to keep going with him or keep going with Leone, but we'll see. He's already thrown 21 pitches. He hasn't had a whole lot of success. The first pitch to him, and it's going to rock. Oh, he's got to run a rundown. Nice. That's good. Oh, got Gavin Lux out. Nice. So that was probably the best situation that could have possibly ever happened. That was perfect. Went right back to him and caught Gavin Lux in a jam. We're gonna type that here. So that was perfect. They got Gavin Lux in a little bit of a situation, a little bit of a jam, and it went right back to Leone, and he got the out. So wow, that's about as good as you could have possibly asked for if you're a Giants fan. You're like, man, I'll take it. I'll take a dub. Yeah, wow. Good stuff there. So runners on first and second, one out. You're not out of the clear yet, but I would say that's the best thing I've seen so far this inning. And we're going to have, guess what? Are you ready? Are you guys ready? Another pitching change. Another pitching change. As if we haven't had enough already. As if I, like, literally am going to lose my mind if we have more or less. Like, crazy. Oh.
Small business, personal banking, wealth, and corporate solutions that help you reach your goals and plan for the future. We're doing everything we can to help you get where you want to be. Because sometimes a little help is all you need. See how we can.
Bro, Tyler Hero is delusional, man. Freaking delusional. It's like, I'm not even being mean. It's just straight up delusion. This is getting flat out ridiculous, man. This is getting flat out ridiculous. We had good viewership for like an hour. And now in the last hour, it's been back and forth. I don't know what's going on with that, but we're going to have good views. We got a couple of subscribers and whatnot, but I don't know what is going on with all that business. We're going to go to the MLB Reddit, actually, and see if anything is there while we're waiting for more people to come in, maybe. Because people are watching. It's just maybe it got even more packed. Yes, let's use the app. Yes, we'll go to Reddit. We'll go to Reddit. America's pastime. Game thread. Game thread. Mookie Betts with a 2-run blast in the fourth inning. That's what the Dodgers have 4-0. There's no way this is going to get posted, right? No way. Wow. He really did? I can't believe that actually worked. Did this say I got upvoted, or did I vote this myself? Of course I said I upvoted myself. I think everyone gets that vote. And goes to YouTube. It should work. Hopefully. It's like barely. It's not even loading for me. I need to charge my phone. So the Giants are not out of the woods just yet. They need to get out of this situation. Steven Souza Jr. coming in for the Dodgers. Steven Souza Jr. appearance, ladies and gentlemen. He had a single in last night's game, filling in for Pujols when he got taken out of the game. He was the pinch hitter for him and got 1 for 1. So can he be 2 for 2 in the last 2 games? Let's see what Souza can bring here. Bellinger is on second. 1 out here. The situation was Gavin Lux was at third and had an opportunity to score, but he was caught up in a rundown. It was a bad situation for him. First pitch from Rogers. Bottom of the zone. Oh, didn't get called for the strike. That was borderline. I personally might have called that, but what do I know? I'm not an umpire. I'm a commentator. I'm a live streamer, so I don't get that pleasure of making thousands of dollars messing up mistakes. I don't know. But I liked it. It was a good pitch. Can't view community. Why can I not view community? What? That's lame. As that is low. 2-0. Telling you, man. You don't want to get this situation. Wow, they have 2 pitch. Okay, I'm sorry. They have 3 pitchers left. They had Duvall, McGee, and Little. And Duvall and McGee were in last night. So, I mean, these guys are going to have to be working like workloads up the rear to get out of this game. It's going to be ridiculous. I don't know how this is going to be beneficial for them. As, wow, that ball was way out of the zone. It's 3-0. Has this man thrown one good ball this entire at bat? I just want to ask. I just want to ask. Has he thrown one good pitch? No. He's not throwing one good pitch in this entire thing. Three and 0 is your count here. Are the Dodgers going to get bases loaded? They are. Oh my God. Can we get something that isn't a walk? Bases loaded, 1 out for the Dodgers. Now, again, the double play is still in play to get out of the situation, but it's very annoying to see more runners on the base for the Dodgers if you're a Giants fan. I'm not a Giants fan. I could care less. I couldn't care less. That is the correct example. But the Giants have had a really hard time not pitching into walk situations. And, oh, by the way, bases are loaded for Mookie Betts. Yeah, if Mookie hits a home run here, we might end the stream. I'm going to continue to stream here, but if Mookie hits this walk-off or, grand slam, 72 miles an hour in the bottom of the zone is a strike. He's 2 for 3 with a 2-run home run. It is a very big home run right now, as it would be 2-1 if he didn't hit it. It is 4-1 right now, and the bases are loaded. Now, he could also hit into a double play, and none of this really matters, but we'll wait and see what that's all about. So, here we go. 0-1 the count. Oh, and a big swing in the left field is back, and it will be a sacrifice after all of that, but it will score a run. Ooh, off the swing, I was like, man, that could be big. But that just got rid of the Giants' run that they scored at the top of the 5th inning. So, Betts does his job. He has 3 RBIs tonight, and it's 5-1 Dodgers. Ooh, off the bat, I'm like, this is gone. This is absolutely gone. But no dice. I still think you take it if you're the Dodgers. You're like, you know what? I ain't stressing about it. And it's 5-1. That's all smiles right now. He said, yeah, I got it. Don't you worry. I got the hit tonight. I got the big RBI. Subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network if you haven't already. We're having fun. We're having a good time talking all the walks that the Giants have given up here. As Rogers gives him a big hit. Is this going to be a home run? No, it dies out. Seager, I thought, did it again. I thought we had 2 back-to-back jammy dammies, and we didn't. But they get the run. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice reply. I got a comment that says nobody cares about your shitty channel. That's cool. I like that. Sometimes you gotta take that in stride. Can you respond to them though? Where do you respond? Why do you respond to that? No. I want to respond to them. Maybe I got to go back to like when they commented it. I don't know. Or do I have to go all the way back to my channel or my comment? Oh, they are getting a lot of productive outs. That is one thing that I'll bring up right now. Maybe I got to go to my channel for my comment here. Yeah, but the Dodgers get another run. It's 5-1. It was a productive out for Mookie Betts. I thought he got a home run, and I thought Seager got a home run. I was like, sheesh, this is crazy. But no dice. I mean, they got 1 run, so you got to take it. Got to take it if you're the Dodgers here. I'm just trying to get back to my I'm just trying to get to my comment on Reddit because that was kind of funny, actually. Somebody's like, nobody cares about your shitty channel. Well, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to – I'll respond, but – I could not have commented this far, right? Like, I could not have commented 12 minutes ago. When did I comment? Of course. I'm going to say this. Oh, wait, go back. Can I go back? Top comments. What is a controversial? You can put this in controversial comments. No, I don't want best. I want new. Let me go back. Is there an option to see my comment on here? Oh, 7 minutes ago. Oh, who cares? Oh, I was like, who commented on this one? Okay, I commented 7 minutes ago. Okay, let's go to new. You all. Yes. Okay. We'll go back to 7 minutes ago when I commented this, so I can just give my reaction there. 5 minutes ago. Let's see more replies. 8 minutes ago, so it should be here somewhere. Boom. I got negative 10 likes from that. That's dope. Love you. That's what you post. Might be the most disliked comment in this entire Reddit post, which is hilarious. 0-1, Kenley Jansen, no, it's Graterol in the pitch. Let's see how many more we can get, right? Let's see how many more we can mess with people. Now I'm just going on to Reddit. Reddit messing with people? They're going to ban me at this point. They're like, oh, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares about your channel, bro. I'll just be like, love you. And it's all going to be good from there. 1-2 the count from Graterol to Buster Posey. Pitch. Swung on. That was 102 miles an hour from Graterol. Got knocked down, but it is out number 1. Wow, that is a lot of heat, though. That's a lot of heat. Did we get another comment? Oh, man. That was another suggestion from something else. I was about to say, we got to do it to him. But Graterol gets the first out in the top of the 6th inning. Dodgers have a 5-1 lead. Not looking great for the Giants. They've done a couple of good things, I would say. But overall, I mean, their number one concern or their number one misstep is giving all these walks. They're giving up all these opportunities to the Dodgers, and it's not looking good for them. You know what I mean? It's terrible. So Graterol, gets it, and that is a single off of Bellinger's glove. There you go. So a little single there, 1 out, and runner on first for him. That's anything you can create. This play, I don't know if Bellinger should have made that play or not, but he made a good play. Or, it was a good hit at the very least. It was off the glove. You'll take it if you're a Giants fan because you need runs. You desperately need runs. They just got, the Dodgers just got that run back. A Wilmer Flores? A wild little Wilmer Flores coming in. He is 0 for 7 in the postseason, so not great, but he's coming in. Another, and I mean another reliever for the Giants is on the mound, or is in the bullpen, I should say, as Graterol throws for ball 1. We'll see if Graterol can get these outs here. He's not in the most high-pressure situation, but you definitely don't want to be giving guys like this an opportunity, as Wilmer hits one short, and that'll be out number 2. It does get Bryant over to second with 2 outs, but Evan Longoria will be coming up to plate. Now I kind of just want to see something went wrong. Man, they're going to tell me they're going to kick me off of Reddit, right? For getting this. I got a lot of dislikes on that. Reddit is a weird place. Reddit is a weird place. Graterol thrown 7 pitches. He's gotten 2 outs and given up the single. So he's had a pretty eventful couple of pitches. Evan Longoria is up. He has a single and the only run for the Giants tonight. He had the big home run in game 3 yesterday, but not a whole lot for this Giants offense after the first inning. Let's see if they can get something here, trying to scrape off another run, be down 3 once again. 103 miles an hour from Graterol. Good Lord. Man, he is throwing some heat right now. My karma is at -9 on Reddit. What does that even mean? I don't follow Reddit that much, but what does that even mean? Is that important? I don't know. The 0-1 swung on. That was a ball 102 miles an hour, and that's going to collect the third out of the inning. So, Giants got a runner, but they didn't get much out of it. It is still 5-1 Dodgers going into the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if we got any. We've got negative 10 points total. I don't think anybody cared on the last one. Let's see. Did we get any comments? I mean, I got to go back like, what, 5 minutes? I'm going to go back like 5 minutes for that. I got to see it because it's like a very low link. Yeah, I think this one might be out of the books right now, but got to keep going here. Got to see it. Got to see it through. If you haven't subscribed, you know what you should do. You should subscribe. You should subscribe to the channel. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun commenting on these games. There's a lot of comments on our baseball right now, though. There's probably like 4,000 comments on this Reddit post. So, like, as soon as you post, you know, it's like, wow, it gets lost in the shuffle very quickly. You got to promote. There's no way that this thing was later than like 8 minutes ago, right? Am I crazy? Or unless if it's already gone. Just teasing hit a grand slam already. Yeah. Okay. This can't be that late. Subscribe to the Dylan Sports Network for more of these great streams that we have right now. Right now we're at 202 subscribers. So you know what you should do? You should subscribe and join the family. Join this great family we have here. We're having good times, good vibes. We're messing with Reddit right now, and I like it. Nobody commented on the last one though. Oh, it's down. I like it though. People are just like, they're booing it on Reddit, but I don't care. We're having good times on this channel. This is where I care about the most. This channel, where we're talking big, comments. Boom. Can I go to my comment immediately? Am I allowed to go to my own comment on there? I don't know. Oh, it's from 5 minutes ago, so I guess I can go to it. Oh, -5. Okay, there you go. That's the way to find it. Boom. Ooh. Oh, we're stretching out here as we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Just waiting for it. Should I do it again? Should I just mess with them? They do get out here, bro. I don't care. Trying to entertain myself as well. And the Braves, that's right. They lost Ronald Acuna. They lost Mike Soroka. Marcelo Ozuna had his situation. They were 52-55 on August 1st. Wow. And they got to the end. Now they're in the NLCS. That's crazy. They're going to face one of these two teams. Little is in for the Giants as we have a timeout. Oh, somebody threw a baseball? That's crazy. Little, of course, another pitcher for the Giants because why not? All right, Turner is up here. 1-1 is the count. Bottom of the 6th inning. Little throws. Ooh, Turner hit that hard.